Thanks for joining us tonight. After legal for joining us tonight. After legal tussle between the family of the late John Prempeh Bonsu and accused persons, the court finally upheld, according to Justice Kofi Abada, Justice that the grant user application leave to amend pleadings was discretionary, would not interfere with the exercise of that. It was satisfied that the wrong principle, or it could be which would work manifest injustice. Justice Kofi Abada finally held that allowing the appeal, one where statutory condition must be complied with before a court could have jurisdiction to make an order familiar to comply with such condition, would leave the court with no discretion to make any order or orders in the matter. Tonight, we interrogate Justice Kofi Abada's ruling plus attached documents. I am Kweku Anan, and this is the Seed Show. We're live tonight on the Superhighway, Netu TVGH, Hawk TVGH Plus, Sources Radio, Amansana FM. Tonight is on the beats in the United Kingdom. Of course, we're live on Amanado Radio. Is precisely picking the feed from United States in Virginia. Kanawu Radio is picking it from Netherlands in the Amsterdam and in Winneba. Of course, NAP Radio 90.1 FM is picking it from Asinufusu. Let's get started. And the 16th day of May 2022, the year of our Lord. And tonight, the Seed Show, we're broadcasting live from the headquarters here in Accra, the Kencity group of companies, with this very special edition tonight, with also plus the very breaking news story tonight on our radar. Munsem ebede papa na ejano krano aso ewa ha deda sede munim ebusia ye hyase sen ene 16th day mo follow sa expose mo follow for time ebeto so eye eda enkono a de expose ehhehye so na sede mo amunim no expose efa Ghana former controller and accountant general Ora John Prempeh Bonsu, also known as Kojo Bonsu in aka Kojo Bonsu. Now, Pape said ya obeye ne dwuma som omen wo ne kuremu ene ade. Pape ko ne krechi. Afi sebe yenkwoche ne japade a ejapade ena aye entokwasemi. Nina kokopie se entokwasem onye entokwasem die na de ntokwa no ebae. De de ntokwa no ebae no is because ebusuafo no suspect say Papa ne well no obi edenensa ena echro well no obi ena odenensa echro signature no enti asemi na ekokopie abra ebusuafo no pagya case we call CID forensic department say one more investigations about papa ne handwriting ekopie abra ya kan report ya kire mo na ani say ampa Mr. Vince the late John Prempeh Bonsu ni signature no obi ena echro asam no ayebebre na me gidu sise mo so am follow sa expose we follow no sequentially and na wote ase finally wo mo de asam no court na ye de no ni na no ekokowie se esese asam no a judge for etna cases so judge for betra so ye ntra so no ye tra so a judge ben or tra so Justice Kofi Abada judge tra cases so ahenu aheshe Yakuya and say ordinary ruling or the buy. Ruling or the buy and ancho. bar as a both the plaintiff and defendant and as be a copy of the ruling. Ebusia for ruling beba or ruling in Mao. Afi ruling a disappear from the court archives. Can you imagine? 4 solid years. Ne yehwehwe ruling na wo mu hu e wo Ghana's court. 4 years ni. Well, tonight we have a copy of the ruling. Ewa Air Justice Kofi Abada the ruling. Na emu nsem no ya peke pieces bi a ye be kan e de akyerew. Na wankasa wetimi ehu ene kura e wo sa asem no mu. Brano ye tena fi ha na ye kase ajaagefo am wo man mu ebinum o monhwe bibi ye o ajaagefo am wo man mu monhwe bibi ye o wo a ye de adwuma ahye wo nsa we a politician o we a civil servant o we a chief director o we a can I say a banker o we a dear minister o we a chief executive o mumma ye nhwe bibi ye say we have a sense of responsibility to discharge. Now, you bet can be actual near your analysis. No, why we said here is here. Still on tonight, the biggest breaking news story on our radar, and here the plus the national security files and some Dawson. Now, said the one we need breaking news. So say. Pabebre no mo oman mu a ene echi enche abrochi memu da wo mu na wo madwene mu ayo mo kesena we a na wafrɛ kwaku na sɛm we mu hwɛ na nche mo na mo ne mo hwan na mo nka ne se na mo nye ne se muntu ana mo se obia ka ne de enye bad though esan say exercise bi a wonim say exercise in futility no enya de so but me gidi say thousands and thousands in the thousands million wo mu gidi say yeah kwaku exercise in futility mu betimi aboa ema ye de yie ato yie ema bibia no akokama wate ye gidi we kram na onyankopon enso ede ne nsa ebeto dwumedie no so mana koyie na yesu yo sebe empenifo ena eka o masem se oba no wo hye dware no wo dware na se wo dware na wo wi o so nwie na ompie yi a na bibi ntina oda so ehye ho ebusiafo enana dwede menim se mu nyina no you are glued to your set to know exactly what particular breaking news story that is yet to fall on this very program. But Nina no said the attorney the better to and there a special edition of the show. Enti interviews near the adio then you Nina Crano. My hoto and the interviews MBA because a nedia you perceive more time. Yeah. Enti Nina no meko a short break. Meba the breaking news story tonight is on. Tonight I will tell you, say, call a friend to call a friend, connecting from where? From all the way western region or half Asinin, and then we're sloping down to central region, Cape Coast, all the way to Asinifusu, of course, those glued to your set. And then we are here in the Accra, the capital, and then all the way to Volta region. We are passing through eastern region, and then to Ashanti region, capital, Kumasi. We are passing Brongahafo, moving to northern region, upper east, upper west, plus the 6 regional capitals. So of course, this is the Seed Show tonight, brought to you by these great companies giving us the push tonight. Riedler, BF4, and Awos Unisex Boutique. Then GP1 Herbal Beverage, Antec Herbal for New Life Homeopathic Clinic, Vicdan Healthcare, Franco Trading Enterprise, plus the interactive segment on the WhatsApp line 0240 550-899. My WhatsApp line and mail, it says you are going to really do a lot. And of course, maybe a breaking news story in this one. I'll open my phone lines into be glued to your set. Tonight is a special edition of the Seed Show with the breaking news story on our radar. My main a short break, me ba. Straight we go to the breaking news story, and then plus some developing story on the national security radar. As we say, the national security at crossroads. And some no a dorsal papa. Enti ni nano ye de begu e de ama. Aha ayeshe call a friend to call a friend. Enya kwadro wate. Frewunu bi no no so afro bi because we na obe frame na kwaku be chirichi na mete say yes say omo say asemi ebaye anase epeja no aba na yes say say Ghana de enwa na de nam. O say omo say o say enye say wo see o ene anadwi Kencity group of companies aha ene ye ka kire say yen yes say nti aha ene Ghana na obia ehwe yen aha nso na Ghana ebekasa nti me ba ya pe. Then, of course, Ghana Speaks would be on the line. This is the Seed Show with Kwekwana. Stick and stay for short break, and when I'm back, Ghana Speaks will be airborne. I'll be right back.
So now you're an inquiry. We are watching Jerusalem. Well, Blana me more why? Ejabedi there. Edrone any. We are Spanish garlic mixture. Ebuama moje die fu sane. Ewo ni pedie ni mu yi. Collect. Afe so esa so bua ema obi okasa pampan ewo ni trim. Obi ada kuma bo ni peli. Obi a Johnson tentem. Obi ada na ase atatai. Afe so obi asrade adokono ni pedie enane ni nyina.
Collect.
Eja, we enso ye Spanish garlic capsules, a supporting immune system.
That's all.
Shenenso, edroi, enyema oba awa fair fru. The oma akra no for. Akra onya infie dumienu, entimi fair edroi. Fre 0266 114111.
FDA ahwehwe saa igwadi nkratoɔ yi mu agye atomu sɛ
every day be summer, it be the run away. Keeping up, I come again. Baby, I know. Oh, baby, I know. Mommy, rada. Oh, baby, I know.
For inquiries and bulk purchases, contact 0200-111101. Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years, not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
This is the Seed Show tonight, and of course, it's just approximately 15 minutes gone past the hour 7. And this is the Seed Show. Of course, Shannon say from 1st October, yeah, said yeah, shall see SIM card registrations, one register or card na and answer with SIM card na UBX communicated. Now, what's the impeding culture and say, pese o SIM card no ebe yira and answer wintimi any communication. Bombodiana then register with SIM card no. Or say Bombodiana register. So to register, dial 404 hash and follow the prompt. Now, you dial 404 hash and you'll be required to send the following details. Ghana card PIN number no baby sao. Then surname or first name, date of birth, sex or your bana bema. Bombodiana Shannon so say Nina no ubetimi ayesa. Now, also we are presented we receive code we are presented details in to your nearest mobile network agent or customer care. Unza no capture biometric details no or capture we are now fi ordinina account at their prepare aye registration at the amount. Now when Timmy anye we na the omo catcher and say penny for catcher and say free a toll free number 100 and also National Communications Authority omo toll free number 0800 110622 and I visit the NCA social media page Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and also say one more website www.nca.org.gh. Bomoding a brain so I think that now mine say 31st of July, not just say about a year. Now GP1 herbal beverage for so air mouse edruwe there a immune system booster kese pa ebeboa ema ohuna medue so atotonoma enoma akoyie. Now GP1 say bra an immune system booster energy level no be kosro essentially clean emoji and blood no then ebe supported the prostate and arthritis so everywhere ni na no ebe ko ma ho ato wate. Now GP herbal beverage for 1 year worldwide management for na airshare sedri as it say wo outside Ghana now person contact them or London in sense of hon and a headquarters on the free +44 742 453 4161. If you back Ghana has starting with Kumasi 0244 934 143 and 0243 146 172. If you back in Accra 050 344 6443 and 0594 866 533. Uko UK one so UK the direct line. Into UK phone or UK abefre 0790350426 and a US is 016147439595. Canada so a plus 1 416 825 9121 and also say +1 416 346 0041. If you wait me ako Kumasi Honwa Wuntumi TV and our radio premises and also Promise Heba or your radio edum wait me no more ako ekudi inguta or still call the following numbers no not just any no yede atutu ediama. Now up next is Ghana Speaks Tonight, brought to you by Awos Unisex Boutique. And of course, I'll say you are looking for quality and authentic leather shoes, bags, sandals, belts, perfume, oil, perfume. Papa udi gu hua, utime say yes, quarter APA, udi gu hua, ebeka sa a real party as here, or wedding as here, or ceremony as here. Awos Unisex Boutique perfume na make culture and then sandals. I say, look no further. Awos Unisex Boutique has in stock quality Italian shoes as well as the tailored-made African clothing for men and women suitable for all occasions. 2-piece men bubu suit, shirts, and authentic hand-woven kente 2-piece. Now, ni nano awo say program na bekono ono no bedress so head to toe. Osoro no wase nti dia wo ya na se obefre awo Unisex Boutique. O frɛ no a number no ɛkɔ ne hɔ direct anaasɛ ɛkɔ ne hɔ direct depends either if central region there and you can say ɛkɔ ne hɔ direct sɛ wo free yanom krom ɔso so dia yɛni anom asantefo no lie hɔ na akɔwuo na anom nom kaka sɛ direct nem ne ade. See now Awos Unisex Boutiques, but locates Awos Unisex Boutique on the very following areas. 1. Jolu Side Plaza Obenyano, Tesano Police Depot Obenyano, and then also Senate Hospital on the Oxford Street opposite Dynasty Restaurant Obenyano, and then Airport Terminal 3. Our unisex boutique, a friend was 0244 649 379 and 0243 885 042 0244 649 379 and 0234 885 042. Now, when you know, Eddie and Como said here, AC Etienne said in your mate. Now, tonight, you're calling take. Then all the interviews are there now. Free Yakwemo. Now, we're coming straight to the breaking news story. Now, before, Mame and Candice, and then we spread our tentacles or we spread our viewership angle and say, Abrochire for more share in the diaspora because it may be a phone lines, you know. Enti me bia as much as a person Abrochire for also a contribute to because womona me hwe mu krai so ma hamadwene dodo no ayi common okay. So, your person more share with diaspora no most modern views eba your views, your perspectives and analysis plus your WhatsApp messages fefa 02 now my WhatsApp line here juma 0240 550 899 ubetimi dia file but who abrochire nso a ubetimi me bie me phone lines na mono abrochire for no mobile frɛ sa number we 0244 so Beto, now the number not to screen is so I'm abrochire for me patrol who Ghana ha number yam frɛ di wuni number ya me de bet today I abrochire for Nadia nti abrochire for ntro diaspora for no 0244 851 572 0244 851 572 Mississippi 0244 851 572. This number is for the Ghanaians in the diaspora. Me be phone lines na mubetimi afre sa number ni enemu edi nkomo. Ghana uwo Ghana ha ubetimi afre me e wo 0240 550 899. Me be phone lines na uwo Ghana ha ubefre me wo 0240 550 899 na menemu edi nkomo na yakoyenim. Now tonight, the breaking news story tonight on our radar. And it goes like, after long standing, pondering, to have a clear observation and assessment over activities across the political airspace, he has finally come to terms with the reality, the belief, conviction, and decisive that he can take the mantle. Tonight, the Honorable Member for Ascent Central in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic, Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon, breaks his silence to contest, if nomination is open, the new Patriotic Party flag bearership race and further contests the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. I repeat, after long-standing pondering to have a clear observation and assessment of activities across the political airspace, he has finally come to terms with the reality, the belief, conviction, and decisive that he can take the political mantle. Tonight, the breaking news story, the Honorable Member for Ascent Central in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic, Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon, breaks his silence to contest the new Patriotic Party flag bearership race if nominations are open, and further contest the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. This is your breaking news story tonight. Ebusiafo said that muamunim eja ebao eja bebao eja ebao efa hensin ha na ekowie sen asem ni na apoto ede amamo no afi yemra ya ediem enipa bebre na ayomo kesena se kwaku na nti won kan kire o papa Kwame Japan na Oma Embe contesti Nkunwe. Essentially, we know that he has a certain unique and some semblance that befits a political status. His exemplary order lines cannot pass unnoticed. Of course, his leadership qualities in the circles of business, in the circles of what? Politics and everything. Intia. Na diane ye kan say. Yenya botre esan say eya kwentu a enya kwentu a emuye easy sa. Ansa na obetu sa kwen ewuranom say wotena say you besiege yourself. Se wohwehwe wo mu sebin prayer san. Enye no an say oh nipa no onim kasa ana say owo certain uniqueness bi and obeka senti no. As a sort of no or assessment. Now, we take a full overview over the political airspace with all the activities, going on. Say, Ampanso, Sabie met me a yimitiwum. Sabie met me alcohol. Adewe, adiswe met me aswana. Yana brana, some ye can. 3-4 name news almost or swaf. Yes, they are right. But the question remains. We are swafwa. O swadien ewuti so. Oman na yede ahya wonsa as a minister. Oman na yede ahya wonsa as a chief executive. Oman na yede ahya wonsa as a president no. Yede ahya wonsa as wo swa ana wudi mate ana as we yeden. And oftentimes what do we see in our jurisdiction? You can see that the political system has changed the order line. It's no longer omo ya swafu. Ye mumne just yen yes swawum. Honorable Kwame Ejapon atrasidin na wahwehwe ni mu na wehu su say there be o akwantu yi a yen na ye tue si yen na ye nipa na sebin preduasa se abane se akwantu we yetu e wo circles ni mu ye ko ye ba me real parliament how many years 24 years or whatever. As I say, nipa wote ho na ubetu akwentu ati say ya. What trust di na we assessment say, leadership quality near there. What is your exemplary order lines that cannot pass unnoticed? A day and the way to me cry manage it that can be of worthy of note. See, I decide the way assessment at the measure the leadership quality. I believe that on mine will be teenage in a year. What it? Sense if nipa baako ebetimi amount several businesses with all the excruciating pains across length and breadth and still could manage the businesses up to this point and could support the grassroots, could support the excellence, could support a political cause, it begs the question, can that same individual put it all there right on time and say yes, this is the mantle and I can pick the mantle? I mean, what then becomes a question that he cannot handle? 30 million plus what? 8 and now 1. Error of margins. Ghana population. Iran. As I see a transidini bizarre who say, what is even making this country so poor? And I challenge anybody that Ghana is not a country. As I say, oh here, eba on my way mo. For whatever you may agree or disagree. Arguably, me say, on my no in your maya, as I said, ye di ehia. A debate no here, akwadere o main say. Is it about leadership crisis? Is it about political manifesto? Is it about some, something called some leadership crisis? I can tell every Ghanaian at the range of hearing my voice that so may Yeshenia quantify the mineral deposit underground. Dia yetuo, dia yentuye. Ne ya kambom, ne ya kase, yenche, emma enipe biara owo oman we mu a. Across the 16 regional capitals, dia ya won wo Kolebu ene Komfo Anokye would have a share. And still will be some left over. I'm telling you, Ghana for. na se see a trust ne bi say ho say e de be na ahayen for well over 30 years of this democratization called the Fourth Republic. What is wrong with this nation called Ghana? Enti ohia ene atete ni kwadanda amene omei. Why? Nina edina. Ninara ne kure no ho amomienka. Leaders bɛn ene yɛde wɔ mu si hɔ. Leaders bɛn ene yɛde wɔ mu ɛbɛtoto na yɛba ene yɛde leader na ebesi hɔ a ɛde ne yɛhwɛ ansa na leader no kra no yɛden yamana kwenya sebra. Anani na leadership no because ena wa say ena fa ena wa bre ena obey mu ache ena oye say no yes amfo na kire ne nto aso. Now tonight I present Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon to you when he arrived in London barely a couple of days ago, precisely Saturday, to meet some party faithfuls. And when he arrived in London, Edien and Omudishiano, Abra Papa Kodru London, Ahinkronomono, party penning for bi, ye program First Lady Muna Hobi. Na emse agrono sebin predasa ye body ko ni nimi na awa way to ye de ye no na etisen. I want you to take your time and watch this and make a sense out of it. Take a listen to this.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll be interested in this one. We have a problem and no next year will be please, let's take our seats. Let's take our seats.
Enti nano memeneda odru London no akwaba yede ema eye Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon na emu eya homekan ye. In fact na first lady wo ho. And I believe that Mama First Lady who say ko yi pa. Mredi me am gidi say me we program media na enipa bi ebe visited the latrate, but I'm sorry. That's the order of the day. Adepa amfoso na kire nto aso. His second encounter me pesa me de kire encounter he had with the youth, a program dubbed Guidance Conference with Honorable Kennedy Ejapon. Program me baso ewo KNUST. Program was put together by the Seed Show group, myself, Kofi Safo, great producer, Robert Baffo, Finn, and of course, Kwesi Nensen, Kennedy Ejapon, fencing director of TV, Kencity Ejapon, and then Kobe Scratch. Yene put our program together, George Sarkodie, to ensure say Honorable Kennedy Ejapon would have encounter time to time with the youth, just to share his quality experience right from the beginning, rising up to the top. Because adeɛ baako a ɔman ntumi nyɛ minim how ebetumi ayɛ ne deɛ. But I do believe there. One time I was reading a history book and I realized, hey, yenya great leaders wɔ ɔman mu pɛn across the business belt. Questing. Eba ne sɛ na saa nkurɔfoɔ na obiara ni hɔ a ɔwɔ even a history book or otherwise ɔwɔ a footage, a video footage a daakye bi nkyimafo betumi akɔhwɛ na ɔmo de ayɛ ahyɛnsodeɛ de abɔ ɔmo bra o. Me de ma meto wɔm ezi kwawu motors ne Vincent Boache mattress for ɛna hwan top business people. No mu at a point kra de na kyerɛ sɛ wo hwɛ mu a kutu e champion breast no na Ghana etimi export and nam free Ghana ediko South Korea and Japan eba ne saying and na wo hwɛ your food staples and import of rice it is skyrocketing na kyerɛ sɛ all our business people are wɔn wɔ ɔman mu a yɛbɛtumi wɔn ayɛ the mirror for the youth to take a step no there be ɛna biribiara nkenya yɛn sɛ yenyi you marco, it doesn't matter whether NDC, MPP, whatever. Gather all of them. Neyama womuhu the essence of quality leadership. No muntumi mwa. Me youth nintumi walk on the path. There be. Well, sanye ya. Not just Honorable Kwame Japan believes that no. We believe that the seed show we have to do this for him, so the youth can also walk on his path. Mami ye first program ensure their course will KNUST ho. Abra only youth no enya encounter and of course a nipa nso a womo GDA any believe in him attended in their numbers. Take a listen to this and what he told.
Young men and women, take your destiny into your own hands. You have to work hard. Don't sleep. Abrofumeka said 8 hours. Mr. Ofori, do you sleep 8 hours? When you're serious in life, you can't sleep 8 hours. Mr. Bonsu was telling us that he eats as late as 1 a.m. Why? Because he works hard. You see this young man here, Alpha. He's a young millionaire sitting there. This understanding level of education you're saying. So if you're on campus and you think okay, invest into that is the end of life. Oh boy. Oh boy. I branch you away. Oban crying. No, the lotto kiosk. I'm sorry. It's the gospel truth. I won't lie to you. And you're very first, share experience with you. We have to share with you for you to see that whatever you are going through today, you are not alone. Somebody has gone through it before. And we've turned our negatives to be positive. Oba ochira na dwumama otwa lotto mano. Edu ba bi wona hwe maame no. Alpha lotto so atidia. Ene ono no hwe maame no. So life success doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy. You have to struggle. You have to work hard. And you should be a small girl, not some organ. You should be able to forgive people at any given time and move on. Me know the casa radio so me blast though. Me are me call. Some me call tenacity. A planning. Say akwawe. Or China. Adi am a waste of time. Or China no. I'm planning how I'll double my money. That's the way I go. The way I plan, they say, and then I call India, may hear you maybe. They say, what any white man has done on earth, a black man can do it too. So all these white people that have come to invest here and using us as donkeys for cheap labor. I want to make a difference in society. That I'm creating an industry where it's a no-go area for a Ghanaian. I'm going there. At least every day, 1,000 workers will be working in that plant, steel plant. and I'm 80% complete. I'm challenging myself. From there, I'm going to paper industry. I'm going to do it. As for the other, I paid, their small monies, maybe 10 million, I throw it in, $10 million, it will get done. You are surprised? You are surprised. You see, but this same guy is the guy who was working at Zaro Bakery and making $120 a week when my rent was $432 a month. So if I had not, through Baba Moro, had another job, my 480, I'll use 432 to pay my rent. What would be left? But today, we're talking millions because I saved. The little money you make, don't say, oh, wait, yeah, and so me, now I'm fapping to, and so you were this to have a and I are your boy obeying.
Great, welcome back. Now, you heard him. So, when how he gave the perspectives, the breakdown of how to put yourself up for leadership, and first and foremost, before leadership position, you must be an example unto others. And then you must start from somewhere. Starting from somewhere, you must know how to put it 1 and by 2 and by 3, and you are making a step. His third encounter with the youth in Eastern Region, Kufuridia to be precise, same program, DAB Guidance Conference, also put together by the Seed Show team. Sir, and also ne emrantie ne mebuni na enkudi nkomo ewo Eastern Region Kufuridia. Program e ekoyi na enipa ebase no echichichi ne benche ubia ebae ebisua enioma ebema ometimi abo mobra akwa enimu se enye anu kekewo na enye enumdwa bisu kekewo na emum about learning certain leadership qualities bia that chebitimi ama wide you pick the mantle. Take a listen to Honorable Kwame Japan, what he told the youth.
Young men and women, especially the women, you should take this from me. What any man has done on earth, a woman can do it too, and do it better. As I have 16 girls, and their performance in school, you have no idea. One of them just got admission to about 7 Ivy League schools in Africa, begging to come to their school, and the boys, they didn't get Ivy League school. I hope Kenneth is not here. Don't be offended. So girls, don't let your sex deter you from succeeding in life. You can make it, but it's a question of determination and focus. Dream big. You got to dream big. Adiano mimi mami, oh, I'm anybody and talk. They say anti-material career. Case closed. You got to move on. You got to dream big. Don't settle for less. I mean, you're in Yamifi, but oh my, wahaya. Oh man, dream bigger. And say Yamibaya and come on to see a dark as here with Yama Emetinum. And we are here. One kasana. You should know what you want in life. Then you push. Every time you need to push. How do you push? First of all, let me now go to economics. How you become an entrepreneur. Anybody who wants to succeed here, it's smart. Whatever money your parents give you to come to school, you don't have to spend all of them, all of it. Save a little. Save something. Don't spend everything and think you go home and your mother can give you or your father can give you everything. If you save a little by little, in Latin they say poco a poco, little by little, eventually you see that you have accumulated capital. Then you begin to do those, business. We need more entrepreneurs than politicians. For Ghana to move forward, we need more entrepreneurs than the politicians. Because if I set up a business and employ 20 people, ask yourself, how many politicians can employ 20 people? Now, I've seen your MP, but he's not only an MP, but also a businessman, because I entered his studio and at a glimpse, I could count about 12 people. He has created employment for 12 people. It shifts him straight away from a politician to a businessman. And trust me, even if you work, you have salary, monthly salary, save at least. I always say it, if you are not married and you are staying with your parents, save 70% of your income. I know it's tough. Friends will call you, or you're stingy, or you're chisel, or you say, you know what you want in life. If you don't postpone today's spending for tomorrow, and whatever you get, you spend it today, there will be no better tomorrow for you. There will be no better tomorrow for you. So the word is sacrifice. We need to sacrifice. Stay with our parents. I always say, come 5 years before you move. Maybe the ladies, they met a guy, they want to move because
Great, welcome back. And this is Honorable Kennedy in Japan, encounter with the youths in Kofrodi in the eastern region. Afutua or the man mebuno and a watibino. The fire, duty and ye ewa supim. Obeko nenim no be inshra ema nebusu yankwa. But the whole country. Said ya omei that a bribi obi eka na sem say what it oberema na chese na what it eye enipa baako na emu what it oba I say what it ebusu nya. How many of our youth today are ready to see life as a learning curve? How many of our youth enende womu ejidi say hey, as I say, obitumi inspiration at the mind. Somebody must come as an inspirational figure to teleguide our lives. Ebi wo hosa, no. And sorry na yatiti nimpono, most no, say serve as a bedrock nimpono will not take that mantle. Now, Honorable Kennedy Japan, his fourth encounter with the youth of Ghana also was at UPSA main auditorium. The same program dubbed Conference Guidance, Defense and Guidance Conference with Honorable Kennedy Japan. UPSA has so onuomu Asia and also ye organize here. Emrantie and Mabawa penny for in eba. Esan say, as I say, yeti adibiasi we are here. Made the Massima de American. Enye about yakwa kobo PhD sunewie no because on my way make almost kwen kanisa how the India see yen line up PhD for ewo mem ha trust me I swear to God we will get more than you imagine sir hey PhD for pay good Ghana enye joke sir. But again it begs the question, a sense of direction ewo himfa where himfa ni free ena ehini ye beduro na ehini na yeko iranom. Watch this. ne nkɔmɔ a ɔne mmeebu no ekudie ɛwɔ UPS hɔ wamfa anya akwadworo na wo bia wo course our program ebibia no wherever Kumasi, Koforidua, Accra any hemfa no I believe strongly say one could waste your time serving previous you went for what and knowledge. Take a listen. Whether you like him, you don't like him, but the one fundamental thing that need to be emphasized is about what is in that individual, the quality. I won't depend him. No this shame name. It's a God dwelling element that you need to tap from. Take a listen to him. His encounter with the youth.
Went to 37 military hospital, and I said, I'm going to build ultra-modern cardiothoracic center for Ghana. I was yearning to do this because we have to prove to Ghanaians and ourselves that we can make it without a white man. Let's challenge ourselves that we can do it. I went there, the architect brought a design and he said 45 bedroom. How much? $2 million. I started laughing. Said, that's all. Kolebu, what is the size of the cardiothoracic center there? He said 30 beds. Say double it. Or give me 2.5 size of that. So today, I cut a sword for 80 beds. I've given them a deposit. And I have 1 year to pay $3 million to finish the project with the equipment. And trust me, I'm going to do it, and I'll do it. Doctors, they crack their brains, work steady, and they don't pay them well. They wanted just $11,000 to go for training for 6 months to come and man this facility. And they don't have 11,000. For 1 year, 7 doctors can afford $11,000 each. I calculated 11,000 times 7 is 77. I said, I'll give you 100,000. Put the rest for allowance. I got this inspiration from a family. When my father was sick and admitted at St. Barnabas Hospital in New Jersey, whilst he was in the room, I was reading what is on the board, and the story goes like a couple, husband and wife, built the whole hospital. Although they've expanded it, they built the whole hospital for even me or I, the African, has benefited from there. So why can't I do the same for my country? I'm doing this for my country. No politics. NDC, MPP, CPP, we are all bogus. We are all bogus. We are polarizing the country, and it's about time that we speak and criticize ourselves and make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. I live for you. So live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country. Talking plenty, criticizing good things being done in this country, you get your opponent to turn it around and destroy the good intention of whatever you want to do. That must stop and move this country. I'm setting the pace and challenge for you, the youth, that if that poor boy from Asin Dompim has done it, you can do it better. If that poor boy who could not speak English, anytime you raise your hand, today, I raised $3 million at ease. A PK seller and a graduate like you will do far better than me.
Great. Enti afiye na yehu picture no much clearer. Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon. quoting that poor boy from Asendompim. And in the mathematics. Now, my main cast ensures that Albert Einstein once said, and I quote, "I am thankful to all those who said no to me. It's because of them I did it myself." Did you hear that? Albert Einstein, I quote, "I am thankful to all those who said no to me. It's because of them I did it myself." Onyankopon to nhyira engudi amenu mienu ne yeti ha yeye. Onyankopon a tumi wura esoro asasi eswo ene asasi asie onto nhyira ngudi yeye so. Nanu bi ni ebise o osi na bibi papa bi betimi efri Nazareth abana. It's true. Mamoma yemu ye ho abomfia saa o. Meka itwa to se oman Ghana yi sebin prediasa ya mo oman ama ebusuakuo bi sebin prediasa omukuta the blue blood. Ya mo oman ama enipa bi a sebio wonom ekuta a special family name o. Ya mo oman ama PhD for ne Doctor Who, do you know me what fairness in how me pamocho. Omen nyina sabio se ka PhD for na doctor for ne, do you know me new ehon keka ho a. They are all out there. Ya wa anya banchi gusua body. The sebin prediasa se Liberia for create to me when omu say no, say bibi papa bi betimi efri Nazareth aba. Oh, ena na opon wi a obetimi di enim pa. Or that's what do many. And what is sent to BSc? What's the BSc? The country called Liberia is moving forward. Oh my Ghana must move forward. Oh my Ghana must have a change. And we must be the change we wish to see. A change, Benya. Now, Kwame Japan can say me, let me put a little emphasis there. And the emphasis is mine. Any saying, and yet about only NDC and MPP asemo. Two parties way a handle cree ABC ebria minimum kase. Some of us as youth, we are looking for a certain leadership quality. We are looking for a certain change. A change that can transmogrify into something, a productivity. On my neja padiano, and yet about nipa mienu miensabio, ne yakoche dio. Se menemu ka sei enipa ko bi pese omkoche PDS sika ni die munyai. No, until we decide that we have to expose the corruption, expose the wrongdoings, and criticize and accept the criticism. Ghanaians here and around the world, we ain't going nowhere. And can't you say kweku, oh, they are we and they will say abayo. And no, do it unto yourself and say what kwewa bonting. Adia way Emma ebibi for yentimi ko yenim is to learn to criticize ourselves, is to learn to punish one of our own, is to learn to expose one of our own until this becomes well recognized as a principles and guidance climbing up into our democratization. Folks, we ain't going nowhere. And I know, you know. Pape, me who politician biya wo on my way mu a onu ane party mu no asem ni sisen ya osemekuma no atum da Kwame Japan kana no tum anyi. And I believe that quite thousands and millions of Ghanaians here and around the world, it is because of these principles that he set for himself and are attracted unto him this God's favor. Other than that, any people is out, but you must search for that quality. Ahindie no enye dia me call Harvard, me call Cambridge. Ye who Cambridge for ni na ewie. Ye who Harvard for ni na ewie ana ye who won me. What? No. It's about some wisdom. It's about some intellect. It's about something that si anfa mawa Jack obredwuma no yemfe bi nka ho debi ewuranom Honorable Kwame Japan e de ato ho bam ene mo a ena akosi ochina latres no mo be visit na ya mo nto mo bo ase na mo antiti antom sa na asem ne tie afi mi no mienu adofo omaimu echini penche ye de odokro ahoden ene ni kuredie ene de minim se uni enti se wonni obi a wo pa ni kuredie a one man aside because for once Ghana must see something unprecedented in the history. They say, "Oh my age, padi a chefom. The year 20, the year 2 year. Me no me and say see di here that. And say see di uhia e wo man mu. Take it. As we speak now, it is just about 35 minutes gone past the hour 8. This has been Ghana Speaks and Ghana Speaks Breaking News Story with Kweku Anan. Stay tuned. I promise. Back, and this is the Seed Show tonight. We are airborne above seabed, 33,000 above seabed, and this is the Seed Show tonight, brought to you by great companies giving us the push, plus the interactive segments, maybe be phone lines, and of course, who are Ghana. What do you make of this breaking news story? What Dunia was saying, especially more. This is much more say and a waiting time. Ijebu, bam, Ijebu drew. What do you make of it? All the fans of Kennedy Japan tonight, maybe phone lines not to move it to me after. Now, oh, Ghana have maybe 5 phone calls, kakra. Then you are, babe twaso 0240550899. Oh, Ghana frame was our number so 0240550899. And no, Ghana for afi uwa bruchi memoir diaspora. America, Britain, France, Germany, all over the world. Most waiting my friend 0244-851-572. 0244-851-572. Or outside Ghana, frame it 0244-851-572. Nama Fakos. What do you make of this very breaking news story tonight? Bring your views, your perspectives, and analysis. Yeni brief. Then we'll be sweet 8 me enye bi aka. Na yede akwe. My first caller ewa homana so. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. But a quick one. So who frame ya main team ewo TV set with
hello, good evening.
So, yes, good evening, madam.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Me pacho me te unka kasa. Maminya quick nka we. Me pacho o frame ya don't listen to me ewo TV no. Listen to me on the phone. Into o fra, obefra dum television set no se na be ya minti o. TV set. Now, I mean to me pick call. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Mama line a jammy too bad.
Hello.
But
Good evening.
yes, sir.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Opening me tongue, Kakasa.
Hello.
Meton Kakasa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, Kwanan.
Yes, madam. Hey, Mama Babs. I catch you right there, isn't it? Yes.
Right there.
Absolutely. Right on point. Yes, Mama Babs, I mean to you.
Oh, good evening.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to tell this.
Yeah.
You're the answer there. Honorable Ken, at least, they dialogue our back here or support. It's a send them when a pede or Bajina, no what way to the man anymore. The field there is on the right path. Till then, say, yeah, or change the trend of Ghana politics. Can be the primitive mindset now of Fugobekita. Today, Ken Doraban. I don't think he's going to kowtow to advisors and presidential advisors now. You make sure that drop the garnishing or but Yahweh. Now, there too much of colonial mentality still Ghana use and British ideology. Any other pass through her, other pass through. There, in never do a war, or we have to take the bull by the horn. Next year, I'm the daughter, Ken Oraba. Is going to give a whole new trend, a whole new picture of Ghana politics. Over the trying to solve the politics thing. Over with the don't want about Falama or Mana or Yadar Quaco says to Kabinezi. Never ever some woman. Now make sure that they be worker Ghana history. Would you remember me that a Bob Brady Papa big woman?
Good.
And what?
Good. All right, Mama Babs from London. All right. Hello. Good evening. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Do volume no TV so why?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
But your friend Joanna.
All right. Joanna.
Good evening.
Yes, Joanna.
What friend Joanna?
All right. Joanna, I mean to you.
What friend Joanna?
Joanna Kasa Mite.
Mikasa Fitama.
Okay, Kasa.
Mikasa Fitama.
Kasa Joanne.
Mikasa Fitama.
Go ahead, Kasa Mite.
Yo, Mr. Japan, why are the pa me panasam? Me panasam pa.
Okay, mami ye way quickly. Me pacho mo pesa mo friend mo kasana. Don't listen to me. E wo TV no so. O fra tie na tie. Woni me nkomo no ma ye ni wo phone no so. Bebre no na masen ebie mu TV set no. Esa me ntimi ni mu ni nkomo. Pacho so that I can take as many as calls as me pesa me for. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, madam. Madam, it's on Kakasa. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, meton kasa, meton kama me kasa.
Hello?
Kasa mame meton ka.
Hello?
Oh boy. All right, I mean for another person. The line is even jamming. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh boy. Okay. My interest lines in the bit me.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Open him into you.
Pacho meeting the Hubert Mikasa fi Kata.
All right.
Uncle Kujeda Yamiafi.
Right.
Because Uncle Honorable, yeah, a command the nature. Come and call the other banner, watch it, but yeah, the Yamiafi. Because
when to me in line, so all right, I mean for another one. Hello, good evening.
Fine evening.
Yes, go ahead, opening.
Boko.
Boko.
Kwakunyim. Me fancy ya program ye wini baha. One radio na de bia ka wan sem no one fan so one fan ma yim me into radio na wo wini bareze. E ya man when you want to so as when you want to bot that you want nkasa.
Okay.
Moto do can de Japan no so no dai de bia. Na yen kan nya line wo ti bi doing to yen tum kan ho re. Jipa wo Ghana yenye juma yeyina yeku parliament wonye jumedianti o ka juma sam na ho nyama odi enya sam papa ka atwa me shera se
yeah
kele Japan we juma ko nyama fiye inti wo Ghana ansa no bi ba parliament ni yehu aza waye ananyema wo no ho ansana me continue edwuma bi wo fosu ho class no si ore na grofu dupa we dupu ninti enam da wa party kan egu nwrem e wo ma de ne say because Ghana for yen na nka se yen fa de bia e de ye bo bi fom ninti se Canada Japan grofu bezi no wa dance yi na central region for enye ne ye sora NDC ba ye tiri me ye gu ne hwi biom enti e kawa then it's a NDC and I want she's man. And now you know no bomba the Canada support to me Gina.
Good. You better was Prempeh. Next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Francis say, and I'm going to make a step to America. This is a good news. This is a very, very good news. And yeah, Mama kind there, 6 years, I shall see. Here, you were according to 25 years ago. Because only people go to make the Ghana and yeah, those from the central region. This is the time we have to show our love to this man. In the American Agriculture say, in case he there, say BB or Itila, yeah, after in your diaspora, or the Yabagan here about to our bar, we will come and go.
Good. It was Prempeh. My young Kwaman say, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes,
Watch on phone where?
Boko.
Oh. But what's my beautiful lines?
Yes, Kasa.
Watch good evening. Watch on phone.
Boko, you hear Kasa me too.
Hey, I'm the papa. Watch your baby. Me person me come to Kakra.
Yo, Kasa me too. Me tell one Kasa.
Oh, if I try, I'm the papa.
All right.
And come see my giant people HD. Now wait, dear, ya dear who by Jimmy Papa. Dear who by Jimmy Pa, then your fancy, second Japan ever. Mama, whoop, Mama, you better one yam, may I say.
Great one. My main comments, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Pacho Fremia, TME, Ewo phone.
Good evening.
MU, TV. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Pacho, are you with me, Musa Lassan?
I'm with you. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, Kwakwana. Ye damasi bebre ikia. Ye kasa free Spain. Na ikia Ghana for nyina.
Great.
Kwakwana ye misre Nyankopon mpa e body mamu se Nyankopon protect mu. Ejuma mu ye Ghana FM for ejuma mu ye mu ye ejuma ye ni jipa ya ye wa kwantu mu no. Because no more be bebre wo ho ekwoso wo Ghana. Jisem mwa na ja ye batumwa na mwa solve amount for problem amomo. Nti ye da mwa bebre na onawo kana ya Japan ko ye memento pa na ye mano akwa wa so badia se baba fie kura na ye bato abana ma na ye baba fie abato ma. Okay. Ma wo ye ni adoya wo ye Ghana yakupon adoya wo ye nti yakupon ba ede ebe buo na ma na abaji o man no asi ho o man si ho da wo MPP nsem bet kanele ya phone no ye won na awurahyiamu wɔ no mu sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ more than that. What you here?
Yeah. Okay. Medawas papa yɛmfa another call no phone na I jam by be picking and kakranka. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, mommy. I mean to you.
Good evening.
Yes, madam.
Me pato honorable Kennedy Japan. Ya dem paibo China kipa. Tanya baya. Onya ketwa ochemo bia nya bi. Wo hwe nkwala wo hwe omu. Ani o impemfo wo hwe omu a. Obi onya ketwa se de obama obi die. Onya kete a obama obi. Nti ya dem paibo China ki. Tanya baya obetumi na nisu adi hunu no ebebe mu ye nyina ye gusu a ye bom paye me dey di lady the cassette takrade
Good one, takrade tadi for the mas papa. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Welcome, me pato your friend Adoma me cassette free Hartford, Connecticut. US.
Okay. All right. My means you.
Way to go, Mr. Kennedy. I love you. That's the way to go. Ghana has to move on. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. All right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. Batwai. All right.
Nama committee musenka mentua bebie mo Ghana ha. Enam se de ekoso enam wey 1992 na mkojina me na mkojina se assemblyman na mkoye polling agent ema MPP portfolio ye bro me ho pa silent we say enam so say de media ni je na me support MPP na so on ba so me ma bia omo ye any other parties nti na me sika mento babiem na so enam se enne asempa batiti medias ani je kese ani me nan fofo ye nyina ye de ani je kese be so ekwa bi e be fa so biara no ye nyina be kwakoto bi so owu kura dada no se eja na esi o se so na eto kura ye nyina be kwakoto abanama o kini Canada ejampo ye damase bebre ni mmode mbo amobo Onyankopon kam ho no nhira mo na bibia mo nkoso na mo ba Ghana ye damase.
Yes, we had was papa here. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Abrochire for no betimi afre line na me de tu dwa no eno enye Ghana for modia nti eno ya abrochire for no outside Ghana fre 0244851572 na me no wedi kom afi woni me be kasa mentie mu television so woni tie mu phone mu na me no ntumi ni nkom. Hello, good evening.
What from Joanna?
What from then?
Joanna.
Okay. Joanna from Tem, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Joanna, go ahead.
Can I say the phone? That's one of the Canadian people were gonna help you and you are general. When you're general, Benina was the man anymore, a man about the Mr. Free and Mr. Boko, the phone manufacturer Boko. It's a little one for one man who wasn't. If you say yes to try when you put the 5 years, I've been enough for dinner. What you ask for party me? 2 days, Nagana, Melbourne, one entertainment now. Men say when you make a summer, 32 years in looking you, what my former for. I should be in university, a career nurse. I can cross university. But no, there's a Benina can definitely Benina. In Kamaka, not only you. Because to most much to the full school fees, option in a mission. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. And see, oh, Fremia, see me, ewo phone, men see me, TV no so me pamocho. Send a bit me interactive so easily and frequent. Na enyoma etimi akukoye. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, evening.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But Jerry ni mikasa free region.
All right, I'm into you.
Okay. I don't know. Listening to some of the conferences that organized for KNUS afternoon, I think say Otachi. That's Kenya Japan. We're touching on Honorable Kenya Japan, sorry. We're touching on some key issues disturbing the youth. But since you are youth, so what we are looking at is you will not be the second. Yeah, I'll mention it. You will not be the second Akufo-Addo to come and fool Ghanaians or sort of come and throw dust into our eyes. So we are watching. Some of us are behind the grounds and we are observing him. We are looking at his steps. If he proves to be somebody who we should follow, we will give him our maximum support.
Great.
Through OT reading, through voter reading, we'll give him our maximum support. Because now we are fed up with NDC, NPP, and we want a leader who will stand firm and make this country good. Thank you so much and good evening.
Great. You are much welcome. All right. The Okan is very much important, quite instructive too, because then there are a lot of things that oftentimes, and we don't do these assessments before voting. Ghana is sorry, no. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Pocho, Alaji said you near me because I free new wager.
Oh, Alaji said you.
Yeah.
Salute.
Oh, me danyamiase. Me said danyamiase. Me said bompayama honorable. Yanku ponchirano. Nia edam akumo muna waya mame no. Yanku ponchirano. Yatane chipintin.
Yeah.
Yatane chipintin. Yatane chi yadim pa bonsu basa atane chi. Ono kwa no betimi asavage e free sa situation ye wo mu yi. Andrew Sukrasha youth no boa wa boom. Ghana ha mkrofo a papa ya boom wo Ghana ha eniano ye bompa ye ma no Nyankopon hyira no omboa no e wo na kwan so na ma leadership na open no Nyankopon bie kwan ma no na leadership no enye krabahwe e wo Ghana ha ye ta na chi nye delegate meto ama no without I say.
Great. Yes, so yeah, that was Prempeh. Great, lots of course, all pouring in tonight, and I'll try to pick as many as we can. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. The owa manage will block a line, but your internal freeze no be soon. O Fremia, TME, now me no interact with phone, not through the television, so they bet me interact. Of course, still you can bring your WhatsApp messages on 0240. 550-899. Now I can come on. Oh, I'm on in, so I bet me the WhatsApp message now for 0244-851-572. Now I can come on. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Miss Sena confident. The day I familiarize Prempeh. The media debia na make us say Canada Japan dear obey president debia. The mechanic is or standing for
well, the line is breaky, so let's try to re-establish contact.
Hello?
Okay, hello, good evening.
Yeah, please, my name is Joshua.
All right, Joshua, go ahead.
Yeah, please, can I speak my local language?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you watch just Saminaka. Watch Kennedy Ajapon, Emaneba Dasin. A Gino Kone Engamadebo. It's an this time one way parties and the no leader ne Emmanuel Tuni Ganama. Kole you watch just Samina. He endorsed le Edasia president.
Good one. That's a great one. I don't know which language, but it looks as though it's a Ghana or some sort. So that's a very welcome one. All right. Hello, good evening. I have a call there. Not all right, not yet. So keep bringing your WhatsApp messages on 0240-550-899 and then one woman on Bonsu Media 0244-851-572. Making kind of amount. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Mitio.
Hello.
Yes, Kasa Mitio pa. Unfortunately, listen to me through the phone interaction. TM with phone no main TM with TV no so that's the mistake a lot of you doing. Tina amani your mind. And I'm also a call for my personal lines. You know, I'm sorry, it's not allowed. Intimate for. Hello, good evening.
My name is Robert.
Great, Robert.
Speaking from Ouija.
Wonderful. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, please let me speak to you and Ewe addition.
I Katrina now home. Why?
Me a delegate.
Mm-hmm.
Me a delegate. In fact, baby, I know me share net too. Baby, me share net too. And you know, I am many just say honorable bus standing. Baby, me try say my friend, my contact me, my mom information by last week I me text message or WhatsApp. And the honorable no umbra me man.
Good.
Me Robert man. The no umbra.
Okay. Well, Robert's opinion, I think it's all welcome. Nina Nti. Moma lines ni mundro kakra. Na fi yenkon one by one. But to reach me and then express your views and opinions, when you mean come on phone, not through your television. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Yes, sir. What's the main car? Unfortunately, sir, the line I drop it. All right. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, evening. Apom today.
Boko, what's on today?
Nankupo adum ni huye papa.
Wonderful. Mama ntiyo.
Eni jesempa na ya tini nei.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, meto onka.
Yo, na me jese ne de ya tini jesempa papa.
Good.
Alright. Kempa boye boani. Si ona buka de Japan mla. Na se de okanu kwe chen fitashem. Yo jiji si odisanu kwe na bedi enimu ama babe Ghana akunya kese nusu. Na yesre oye NPP ni mapa. Ne mo manim bedi NPP said asemka ni ye boni ya NPP ni ye film ya wa ye mranti wo ye diwo Ghana kwe muno ani ye dindodo. Ona buka le Japan onuku e kanu enfa me fa ni ye boni we bi mu. Na peja Ghana mranti na Ghana nkoso na ye bre wo man ndodo. Edasi.
Good. Mr. Medawa say, my man call Ahmanos. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh, what's the main car? Na one me iodine. Edin komo ewo phone so. Men see me with TV set no so. No, what's here or TV set no so abebre. Hello, good evening. Okay, yes, madam. Hello.
Ina.
Oh my goodness. The line. Hello.
All
right.
Yeah.
For hello. Yes, my
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Freddy Manuel Jijo.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Meton Kakasa.
Aha. I'm saying Canada, Japan. I'm saying me share a your friends network. This is a disappointed NBC to MPP. The businessman who was shaman. For now, from today, we must start in the campaign level. They are marking it. We have a topic up 3. And they have told the whole voterage action support the man. The next, Miami mind also.
Okay.
And then
all right. Right. Also support, it's highly welcome. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, I'm saying Nipana in Temenka. Moon release the line on that Obi Antimin Freebie. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, Meton Kakasa.
Pacho, Mr. Basam contributed Kaka to this program.
All right.
You'll be the 30-year program where I started in.
All right.
I'm about to say, Honorable Kennedy Japan, or say, Obestand. Then you can say, Onyankupon Adom, because our courage, you need the my youth, at the man on mine, at the Ewuni. It is Obeba, let's obey Yedi or mine every 2 points, not every youth. Everything I had a year. You also a bit chairman. Now what page or money see? Say, or man Ghana, and then I come so dear. Onyankupon Adom. Obit my then. Akosro send otenida. Na adena anampacho. Adena politicians in no. Almost didn't think it the way this man thinks.
What's a politicians? I didn't know Muntimin said on Lucy Green.
Yes, as the way the Japan thinks for Ghana.
Well, Omina saw me a separate human beings. Obia soon as if you
But they all come say they love Ghana. They all come say they love Ghana. Look at the way this man is shouting. Only oboaphobia.
Anyway, what's your views, and I think it's quite a very views that ought to be interrogated for. But of course, well, I haven't heard any politician in this country, be that in NPP or NDC, who has the mantra Ghana first. But at least no. Honorable Kwame Japan oftentimes we hear severally and overly or say Ghana first. Maintain when NDC, maintain when NPP muda. I stand to be corrected though. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I mean, Tonka.
Yedanyamiasi. The titifone kaye, omohwehwe, omope no na na ese yensa kan.
Sir.
Yedanyamiasi. Yedanyamiasi se honorable Kennedy Japan. Oba abegyina mayen. Ye nyina de ahokeka ebeto abanama no. Ono nipa yihia no. Enti yedanase pass me de na mo gidi se papa we de eye dan a president obedi president na obeboa oman no na mebu se na papa edwune mebu hu wo Ghana no obeboa oman yi na mebu enya dwuma ye ya besere no we de asem papa na ate oman Ghana yi ye ni age papa yedanyamiase ye fam Joseph na
great
yedanyamiase na me shiram
great Yankopo Sunshira Vincent usubiti me reach me quickly. Loads of messages, and then all of them, trickling fast into the studios of Netu TV. Also bit me the WhatsApp message, at there for 02405508 American camera. All right, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Odasuwa Humanasu, but Temenkana Yanko fast. Hello, good evening. No, I have to pick another call because watch our line is hello, good evening. Unfortunately, hello.
Net 2 show.
Yeah, this is this Net 2 TV. Go ahead, sir. No, the line on Timin.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's the main car? No. On Timmy and Gina line, so line it's so choked. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good evening, boss.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Meton kapa.
Yeah, me bacho kokwana me majo.
Yeah, Jao.
Na bibi ay woko.
Adomne ego so, adomne patapa ya ego so.
Yere nyami ase. Me bacho fe so for nti me kasa fi gbawe CP.
Okay.
Yeah. Na me share program dey me program me share na nyum bia. Monday and Wednesday dey me konya ho.
Yeah.
Na be ni age papa. Na person bisa say am pass Owura Kennedy or running for flag bearer nana.
Yes, ye be nomination no. Ye be a obekwa ko pick form and he will run for the flag bearership race.
Yeah, that Yankopon say. Na nia enne mahwe no ama makoma tom yem. Me hunu se Ghana ye won krofo a Yankopon de ato makoma so se wo messese o man Ghana. Na enya ne ntomo pa infra.
Yeah.
Se dia ugina ho de na brabo eye mfato ho. No ka kire emebunu se the poor boy from Ascendompem etimi ayiwe you have the better chance to do more. And no crash in Kuran say yensu bitimi aye amana brosa. Na sanka yenyina Ghana mpenimfo nyina beti ase ni akambom ni akekiro man no asofo mpenimfo be kambom ni akekiro man no ewo nyamesuro ni odo kwan so a the okan ya amene mafre program yi kura ni say o say I live for you so live for your neighbor. na nea woyɛ Ghana ha nyinaa so kyerɛ sɛ nea wonya no wonya so ɔde ma ne nko a nkurɔfoɔ bebree wɔ MPP mu a betumi aka sɛ wɔn ne owura Kennedy sika ɛbɛyɛ pɛ ana bi bɛnya ɛwɔ bi kyɛn no ɛso mu hɔ a nea ɛte wɔn nka wɔn ne wɔn abusuafoɔ pɛ nso owura ne de ne ho abɔ afɔdeɛ nti so obɛgyina deɛ a ɛne ne de mpaebɔ bɛtaa n'akyi na yɛayɛ ne yɛbɛtumi biara ɛwɔ Ghana ha ama nkurɔfoɔ ato aba ma no fi sɛ nea ɔno a ne bɔtɔm ne ɔde yɛ ni a ɛne ɛde ɔman Ghana deɛ ne bɛma no a obɛtumi de ayɛ ma Ghana yɛyi owura Kwaku Nyankopɔn nhyira wo adwumade a woyɛ ne Kristo asafo a wopɛ sɛ gyina no nti Awurade adom ɛbɛkɔ so adɔso ama wo na wasiesie na Ghana Kristosom afa ne ntoma pɛfira na owura Kennedy nso ama Ghana man afa ne ntoma pɛfira na nnetu yɛbobodi daakye aka sɛ mo mmerɛ so ɛna wei ɛtumi si Kwaku Nyame nyɛ adwuma.
Oh, also no Nyame ntra wate Nyankopɔn nhyira no ɔnyɛ okɛseɛ. Yes, Nikusua me fa course no kakra and Sunday abetoaso there's another explosive materials Guhanamo very serious. We need to bring all of them to our listeners and viewers here and around the world. All right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Director of Research. Now, Hansway.
Better me Ghana food in ATS. Omunyina informal support anti honorable achi.
Aha.
Na omuntia say any spirit and a president. Nipa na president. Obi enu wit makas wa spirit ama spirit bi say obi na be president. Wa what Ghana check system no check how adwuma na e system no mutie. How share kwan a honorable Kennedy Japan obi bi enwuma. The no change wajene the fatwa aba no be more informal. Must spirit be mechanical say spirit be as where you president or never president and possible. Omuni sa uniform no omuni e wa stati so ehunu say honorable na betimi ayadwuma na obe no e dey amo.
Oh, Director of Research, Emma program where a cornerback Kwaku Boateng in Israel, precisely in Tel Aviv, and also in the views about no. I believe that Kwaku Boateng the here no one say I saw work with you for the be take care of. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening. Oh, I'm manus mamenta wonka. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Oh, but good evening.
Good evening.
But you're from away, I'm Prempeh Madina.
Your first say awo.
Awo, yeah, I'm Prempeh Madina.
All right, awo maminti you. Great.
Oh, Mr. Kofi Annan. Yadamwa sewate. Yadamwa se MPP po penyipo nyamba be nyina musi fem. Omusi fem maka na jeje fo mra. Omusi fem na obia si pede member gwa ken. They said they do the NDC for one man. NDC for you must see one more. You have bomb young mamma will say yes. Let me see my jam people as some say, see, idea. Then I need beyond funny who knew near you or mine. So that I must say.
Good one. I work from and so or some sort. Yes, so no sooner views or the ban. Obey to me, a fremia, me patrol fremia, Bomodiana, see me, our phone. Listen to me. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello. Oh, two lines are crashing at the same time. And I ain't me on best separate. Back on drop in a back on and you know. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Yes, sir.
You're from Ahen because if you SEC Waja.
All right, Ahen, my
Honorable Canada Japan, your mentor, Casepa Napapano. Now, me bomb will be your president. I don't work done on my papa. You have to watch out or to tell mine. Ning the Yoyano. They said the piano, the Miaman call me Brappenny. Now I have a browser for your son. May I fancy no Canada Japan. Since fancy I will give me in the army campaign with Amano. Yamishano, you will more power. Amen.
Amen and amen. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh, Humanisu, Pacho, team in term. Hello, what's hello? Okay. We'll drop the line 1 and then go to or 2 lines in our jam. Which one to pick and then which one not to. But we release the line on the intimate farmer. Hello, good evening.
Fine, boss.
Yes, sir.
But your Senya Breku.
Senya Breku.
Okay.
All right, my man to you. I think so I'll go as far as to 9:30 and then we drop. So 9:30 there, every woman fine. All right, my man to you.
But your many are you pass honorable candidate at me standing. Na the GD says this before crap a better at the man. So Mama crime understanding for MPP, yeah, because and this before crap only be or your discipline. It is a discipline nipa or crap be back. Lay up to a man.
Yo, yes, yeah, that was Prempeh. I think the whole, you know. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, Meton Kakasa.
Mr. Kwevu.
Yes, sir.
Major Kasa Fiaouch.
Right, Mamin you.
We need we have to say, can you understand me?
Yo, yate, and I wish you for money. Aji, Papa. All right, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kwaku Otadan.
Yanko Ponadmo.
Okay, make us a command from.
Okay.
Kwaku, for some contribution in there. A lot of the grassroots NPP members, including MBA, first the police station elections was flooded. Our mafia in Japan, people are peeved. People are really peeved, especially in the party. It is an honorable but the issue is that I would have preferred as an independent candidate, so that everybody who have been flooded by this election from the polling station to the constituencies, we will all get up and marshal the forces from each point, party and follow him so that he wins the presidency for Ghana, not for party.
Okay. All right. I think that also pointing is well considered in a certain view. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. What's the name? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Belgium.
What's that?
Belgium.
Belgium. Okay, Belgium. I'm saying we can need a Belgium for.
All
right. Okay. Akuma de Jane cancer yichiawu.
Yo.
All right, menti.
Yo, ejimunya aso. Yo. The tennis a year energy say papa ni in ho efio say obedi di akobo shasa so. Yeah, the pa the determine pa Bobby Janechi or the akudu bo shasa so. Entino. E bon pa yen so amano. Damasi.
Good. Belgium for so Damasi. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
People kwasi.
Okay, Mamen, see you.
But my shadow share honorable ni talk na internet. Minim say some must repeat na.
Yeah, and the Monday program may repeat Yankopon Yadma over the weekend. Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But obey so Asher Wednesday, dear bear. Why? All right, great. Let me pick another call. Hello, good evening. Hello. Shannon said the next conference at Ebeba Honorable Kennedy Japan, Ebekwa address youth no, Ebewo Sunyani Uzbek Conference Hall. Dates in 24th June 2022. 24th June 2022. Program Ebe say 1 p.m. Uzbek Conference Hall. was sunyane bomodia ubetime do ho agi program we wate program the seed show ya organize the ama Honorable Kennedy Japan to go and address the youth all about guidance fencing of the youth into entrepreneurship. Do I have a call there? Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, grow lines so.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, bravo Kwanai.
Yes, sir.
Ojo mpom today.
Adom nti ye ho ye pa.
Oh, ye dey ngasi. Amusu ye mfanti na me fafi wini babati mo wan kan.
Okay.
Na me papa honorable. Me tinu da musal wo fan Kwame mo so fan Kwame.
Okay.
But me papa the wa amanfo what time na nyua wo Ghana memo aro. Onyankopon na obakasa ama ye papa. One what time na otu kwan was oyel. But sabi Nyankopon adom waba magana tinya wuda waba atamfu na wo be na wona na wo bopɔ bɔne bia fa no bia Nyankopon do wabo bia mo biara ona bukan Japan Nyankopon ku na atasefo oyekwa wona wo bɔ no pon na de onyanyi pe boku no Nyankopon na oboto nsa fa no onyanwi obɛyɛ Ghana fo nyinara wa asade wa apɛde da mo wona nsa no Nyankopon ato nsa fa no Onyankopon nsa wo na bukan Japan do enye president obedo but sabi so odwin Nyankopon na ma ho de sabi nipa wan wuchiri ma onye wo sabi wa fa wuchiri da obi anyim na hyese abrabo a ona bo wa bo amang sa pere mu no ana wal ba musa minyini nti pere mu no ana but ma fa do de mehu na kire mu ama brada bra koku anan o na ma fa da bia be mu papa ona bo but
okay I mean call man so next call. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes sir, mami ntio.
Good evening.
Yes sir.
Good evening.
Yes, Meton Kakasa.
I'm from Kwame. It's from Matarico.
All right, Kwame Kasimiti.
Honorable, yeah, honorable, sir. Your youth now, your honor. Honorable, a person call back. Now, when you any media, you're the Yamia say. You move in your casa boy, but what bar? Or be you few of my India. You've done as a pa. That is what we are expecting. With the young media, you're rally behind him, and we pray for him to live with us. Thank you very much.
Okay, yes, that was Papa here. Still, may calls up to 9:30, and then we would continue the show. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, madam.
I'm Pacha Fremi Elisha. Mekasefi Hacho.
Okay.
Yeah. About Papa Kennedy, no. Everyone is glad. But I am a person, me ma obia te Ghana and say, I am beginning with him, with the truth. What you say, so one can say, tia, maninti. Ebia banning a count for any flattering ways. Said you only be no.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't it say, almost person with Jinam pa. In beginning with no cren.
Yeah.
Sa no crena you who anymore. Ye pese ye tarnish no. Yen stop flattering. Na no crabby a one on see a catchren. Me for instance, so be Jina mama to a man. As so I show me say, Waba Obia what a Ghana pine so. And so would you free her without mercy.
Okay.
What can I say being so say? In case first 10 executives to know. Ready. Hello.
Yeah, Meton Kakasa.
You do me a light.
Kafra.
First 10 executives, 1 to 10 be our institution be our remono. I see you on ready. Not sanity, Emra. Or be a way dear mind sicker. I see I shall see a bedgy without mercy. Not punishment a count when I say a merited to Onipa Chrono.
Yeah.
What me ya sa wa show and sa. Me metro man, me a campaign a man.
Okay.
Enti masa man, yamin come on.
All right, Nyankopon.
Hello.
And Kauso. All right, Mami Cornes. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Mr. Nine, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Within the Nana, because every paraquest it was on me.
Okay.
Ganyaji Bibre say, yeah, papa,
esi gyina ese opese oye bibisa na senia maame na ye okasa ye no ekoye no eniama bebre ho a abaye nyina be jatum ye be rezi o ona bo so ba bai eniama bi we mu ase ye ntimi ansesan ye suban a ye kofa Jesus so abetena konya ne so a senia tie ne sa na beye edimuma ye jatum se ona bo mbra no ye ntimi ansesan ye suban a be ba ona bo ba eniama obetimi aye na betimi aye ne nyina ye pe enya eniama se ene ye be reasonable no go ndimi mu omai se yen ya ye wo mai mufo ya mwana nyotie bia ne opeso ye no ndimi nye itie nyina ye be giatu se eniama bebro ye be sesa ye suban ye free ho na ye tinya aboa ma leader na tinya aboa yen se ne be yo mai na ye pese ye titire no e bitinya ye fe ena okwa ye se America ye fe America wo bundi mraso ya ye ni mraso ebe de no na bo obetrasi na ye manu kwa se ye nyina ebe to am na bo abe president na se ye ni mra wo so a ona bo de na obitinya ye enti mesremo se ye presi ni ye kai ye se ye nso ni ma bebre wo ye ho a ebitinya twe ho afiri ho a ebe boa na se ona bo betena konya yi so a se ne a ona bo peso ye Ghana no etimi aye sa na se ne ye nso ye pese Ghana ye no otimi aye amaye ye nyina etimi akoye ne me da sipi wo.
Hello. Good evening. I just saying. Kasafre libo ya friend san. Hello. Kasafre. And ready Mate asem de papa. On na bola Mate so obe jina bi dia me akra ma se me police agent ya chairman for police station ma se sama adwen kra. Me tin se oba be jina bi kra ma se sama adwen. Dia na se we tumaji na nim se oba be jina bi. E na e boboa because ono wakudro ono so pon o kama police station party no no kama police station executive ne ada executive no campaign bi aba nka bi mai ono kwa no ka bi mai dia na se we na nim nti se dia o kama e no onya ne saa mi hu se oba obetumi aye mai am so ya ni ngire ho youth ne ya ni ngire ho ne hu se oya obi a oya kukudurofo a yedi na chira odi ebeduru kwasha asase no so jim dana se waji na nim bye bye.
Every day be summer, it be the run away. Keeping up, I come again. Baby, I know. Oh, baby, I know. Mommy, rada. Oh, baby, I know. Mommy, rada.
For inquiries and bulk purchases, contact 0200-111101. Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years, not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
Blana memo why? Eja bedi de. Edro ne enie. We Spanish garlic mixture. Eboama moje die fu sane ewo ni pedie ni mu yie. Collect. Afi so esan so boa ema obi okasa pampan ewo ni trim. Obi anakoma bo ni peli. Obi a Johnson tentem. Obi a na ase atatai. Afi so obi asrade adokono ni pedie enane ni nyina. Collect.
Eja,
Wei enso so ye Spanish garlic capsules. A supporting immune system.
That's all.
Shenen so edroi enye ma oba a wafa afru de oma akra no fo akra onya mfie dumienu entimi mfa edroi frɛ 0266 114111
FDA ahwehwɛ saa igwadie nkratoɔ yi mu agye atomu sɛ
Great, we are back. Sorry for that small hitch. Yes, it's been sorted out. And of course, we've walked the second leg of the journey, making 31 minutes approximately past the hour 9. This is the Seed Show live from this very headquarters here in Accra, Kencity group of companies, affiliate stations in Epic the feed and across the social media and across the global world. Tonight, the Seed Show, our breaking news story on the radar. Quick recap, yes, as we just broke the news to you. Say, Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon, MP for Ascent Central in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic has just broke his silence, and the silence is saying, Oyankopon Yaduma, the new patriotic party, we do believe that somewhere in November or December, well, NHS Jumidini Nano, Ebebasuna. Now, until say, when we do the nomination, nomination, yes, he has just announced and threw it out there, say he'll pick a form and then he'll contest the flag bearership race and then proceed to contest the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. Said the name, time no crowd to me say 8 years. Said na Ubika said this is much awaiting breaking news story, but Imre the atofom the atofom na echere say me ne umi enu na say ye peniya na ye believe say so odo kroye enentiase ene de lift up on me ekonenimu a enya about what time be no why kasaka so it's not about running commentary, it's about hard work. Put your hard work in there, exhibit your ability. Enye bo just on my way there me hu kura boni shem say da ene imre ya ka ho asemi ejinetufo enkabrichi hunyumafo ensasabonsamfo adamonifo wo mu betu ejina ose yenko a ba me ka kire wo me ka kire wo mo nsesamadwene abeya wo sesini mo nsesamadwene o me say mo nsesamadwene mo a mo pew mo mpew ene mo a sabri a meka sa asem yam ka mo a mo pese mo visit latre mutumi ko yuyam ma enije bi mra wakome wo mpese obeya emma meyi wanimu nyete se me ko me nko me ne na ko me yes no enye bi da isense onyankopon be pa ho ntama as long as ye wo agro we mu take it easy with us me so nyankopon be pa ho ntama ma dwene papa mra utrim ma dwen papa emra utrim na yemmo onyankopon pa yese omai we onyankopon di hire ya bebre sunsun fem ene honam fem ade enti ene ye beduru hei ade enti ne yaka nsu ejai ye kwa enkoi ne da sujina bebi ejine Ghana continue to tax it all around. Why? It was for all the WhatsApp messages agree and of course tonight the breaking news story and they are to hold them the WhatsApp message now for 02405508999 making kind at the amount 02405508999 and 0244851 572 0244 572 yabɛken kanina adiama shano so say donation kɛseɛ paa bi so a me bisaw na wetimi ayɛ de aboa sa donation we ɛfa Comfort Anochi Teaching Hospital a cancer treatment center ye kwa kwa omadom wate bomodi ana best support na fa donation kakra etosa bank account we mu abra ye de fa Agri Development Bank no Agriculture Development Bank account number aya to the Oman FM flood victims account number no 113100 another 00 0534101 Mississippi 113100 another 00 0534101 branch na Medina has a few person de umomo and also this kind of famomo so near the Koboa Comfort Anochi Teaching Hospital Treatment Cancer wa waiting their famomo number soon number na 0542 869979 0542 869979 Momo idina dason Kenetechi e Japan bomodiana na bebe support sa donation na enioma entimi enkoye shano so say Vicdan Healthcare deliver the Kidney Foundation and say Dr. Victor Nana Dankwa na say we hear a bit the symptoms of what fatty liver also that goes with liver cirrhosis and also the kidney stones, kidney cyst, hepatitis B, C, and of course sexually transmitted infertility, diabetes, hypertension, and all kinds of ailments, prostate enlargement, menstrual cramps, or menstrual disorders. Bomodia na one Vicdan indi enkomo. Ubetimi akọ Vicdan ho yankopon yadma. Let's say Osha say Monday to Saturday. Ye be hospital 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. near upon. Locate Vicdan. Ewo Spinters Road, Coca-Cola Roundabout, Fidelity Bank in Incheon, Standard Chartered and so ewo Bomodiana on the Vicdan, including Komo, and now say friendly book appointment ahead of time on 0549 951211 and 0502661346. The WhatsApp line is 027 3131059. Now on Echo. Franco Trading Enterprise, hooray, your leading mobile phone and accessories and electronic retail outlets. Or say Diabea, or say Branabe purchase. Say, on open to me the original mobile phones and accessories like iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, Smart TV ranging from 32, 55-inch tabletop fridges, Franco, and I do in there, air conditions ranging from 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 horsepower air conditions. Now, Oba. All accessories are turn the amount in so air discount editor so na Franco say bomodian bra na ono any enkomo ubeton your man do your best side ya kwako jao free escort near the kwate Fred Franco 0246 422 338 and 0555 939 311 and also bet me akọ the Google Play Store and also bet me anything komo ewo ne website na www.francotrading.com. Franco Trading also still a phone papa fie and say ono AD and common. Now still on the Seed Show tonight afimidura and seminum. Still tonight on Ghana Speaks, as you know, we suspend our ongoing epistles and make way for the ongoing brouhaha. The ongoing brouhaha at the headquarters of the National Security Ministry. Now, at the National Security Ministry, we say the National Security Ministry at crossroads. So we bring you the National Security files. Now, ahadie yebebo ya home modern say sabin prayer say yempo a yebeka no kre no kakra. Amo nyankopon di nhire bi ehira yen. At the front line of the nation's security architecture appear, quotes, troubleshooting, unquote, and must be addressed on time before things get out of hand. As someone so a National Security Ministry, Mr. President, with the greatest of respect, and then me person would hear report, say, I know, say Nipebi hide the report from the president. Those who are supposed to do the debriefing are not doing it. And the person, Mr. President, would hear the ECOSO. And you may be ECOSO at the confines of the national security, Mr. President. So when Tian Shanawa address issues with agency, the BCBC. Because I do know, as the commander-in-chief of the security services or in charge of the Ghana Armed Forces. Just say the National Security Ministry is your last line of defense, Omega. The National Security Ministry is the last line of defense, Omega. Mr. President, any moment Biase Bibi Besino, they are your first point of call. It is a National Security Ministry name Kokomu Ehimwa. Not just Mr. President, all is not well. Ebria Yeka say, we are reliable told per the intelligence, terrorist groups, Astome, Wamura Ghana Hadida, about to target crowded areas like churches, like Himfa, shopping mall, schools, and other places. Sir, intelligence way, I know, sir, one security analyst, a security and intelligence analyst, Paul Boateng, at the same way at Tuga, sometime in 2019, said this terrorist group gradually moving. The proximity of their presence, not just a hundred. But I know begs the question, say, Hifa and the National Security Ministry Well, sometime 2 weeks ago, I read a report to listeners and viewers over how some national security chiefs plus national security operatives have made the nation's port and harbors premises their hub of looting the nation's resources, siphoning millions of liters of oil into the black market, leading to shortchange the government of Ghana. 2 weeks ago, and last week Wednesday, so me can report to be actually Ghana for, and I catch them say Ghana for. So report here me can actually 3 national security chiefs be appear our report na some penifo yi ese so man penin wodi weni hwe wo miye asif se na media bro ya ka kwaku anan opese o se penifo me wo ho mo fa ntome so na mum enya hoda because I would always prove a point. I would always vindicate my integrity, and I will make sure say my service will not be unto man but unto man, or otherwise to say for God and man. Country, your country first. Program ya munimi since I share program ya say at least mo fa no me say ne kura kakra de yetumi ka bi. Yen ka say e perfect o, but yetumi ka ye ne kura kakra. All right? Yetumi ka ye ne kura kakra. Ene midimura the national security files part 4 and nyoma ekoso our national security ho. Eno nkyere say yet na 2 nti ye ma no kura ene edita ye be come on mampani na hu de eko. Our undercover operations have uncovered very scary findings that the President of the Republic, His Excellency Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, must be in the known. But tonight, we are bringing you the part 4, the National Security Ministry files, or if you like, the National Security Ministry at Crossroads. Now, this report has detailed yet another operation at the confines of the port by another national security operatives sent by who? Why no national security for assign as small so munko enkonko fa oil biom? Why no more? Now why soon as soon as I am ranty way? By the time I met show me biesuno, no way who nipa kon shisha sa me. Now, Sankrofu ya sumo so munko enkonko left several thousands of liters of oil to unknown location. Now the report is here. Shall we? Oh, said last week, me bo empenifo bi din ewa ha. Ena me ka kire mo say, sam penifo yi report bi apia. Sam penifo no ewo sa report nim. Na eye din asa report no ebepie. Now, shade o. Sa report first one na me kan kire mo no. was written I think it was written on the 26th. And me be kind chiremu. And then me be kind another second report. First one no, yes, dear 6 tankers and the cocoa lifty oil we. Each tanker be a lifty saying 27,000 liters of oil. I repeat, 27,000 liters of oil. One tanker. So when you multiply one tanker, so onukuta 27,000 by the 6, how much of liters of fuel and normal left from the confines of the port? Nenunu nano so o calculate here sika wama short changing the government of Ghana saying we are talking about billions of Ghana cedis here. Hello, ebusiafo asem papa sa asem papa. Now tonight I'm going to read the second report. And also yet another 6 tankers yedu omekogu ho are lifting oil. Yedi oil na kwoshe baby a yenim bibi ehye. Now empenifo ben na hyem amomudi sedwume tonight. Na peni ba ko ukodi nkomo bu o baby. Well, I na movie some dey be am report to kweku na. But massa, I know what I'm doing oh. The Trojan horse of this program always goes about intercepting report. Inti me kasa anu we me mfa nkasa keke ni kura bi wom ne ye kana mo me yenka. Until se me no me no be dia tum se o me hia nsachira o me hia ensachira o. Ya nsachira mu a Ghana for enya reshem e wo nipa bi mu da. Ne yakase se nipa mu medi o manenim. No way. Until say ye hia nipa bi mu mebedi obi ati no SSC etumi set leadership by example. And we must sanitize the system. We must cleanse the system and ensure the system will do the right thing. National security what you see on the screen, video na the National Security Coordinator, Major General Edu Amanfo, ni fie ene yesuma mrantie se omunko ho. Ye pesi egu papa ye ni mu ase. General Edu Amanfo was chosen by the president. He was the former director of MI, military intelligence. And he then as a coordinator. Uncle Shema, security in some enkoye debi. Enipe bi enam se mo pese mo ye nyoma ebiti o mainti. And a woman was screened as national security operatives storming a residence. Only for them now know say no. Sana national security operatives say what port to honi na no. Yare draw no. Enya papaya nemum eyenime bia ekoso ewo hono. Tonight, the seed show has yet intercepted a second report. A second report to National Security Coordinator, copied Deputy National Security Coordinator, Director of Operations from National Security Liaison Officer Tema Port, date 12 April 2022. Well, but before I go on this report, we are learning. Say, the Director of Operations, National Security, Ora, Mr. Ajiman, has been asked to step aside. Well, we believe now, also reference NSC, blah, 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 Muamunim. Subject, second time evacuation and escort of petroleum products from MV Cap Formosa vessel to Zoop Oil Facility, Gulf City, Tema. This is the report, shall we? On the 9th April 2022, MV Cap Formosa vessel discharged petroleum products into 6 tankers at Beth, Tema Port without official notification to the National Security, Ghana Revenue Authority, Customs Division, Tema Oil Refinery. Did you hear that? Trucks on site. Trucks say they call her air lift oil. The following 6 tankers loaded the product. The first tanker had earlier loaded from the vessel and departed without details. Now, tankers numbers, tankers number, and we are going to follow these tankers numbers. We are going to chase these tankers. Etresi ehu. Nipa tankers eyanedia. DVLA4 yebeba moho. The first tanker no GC 4037/21. Second one, GN999/20. The atosubium GN5741/21. The atoso GM1704/14. And the last one, HW999/18. Tankers here they call lefty oil no na. Mabubo tankers needing a children. The person who's a nyatron immediate. Now, share reporting. Official assigned security agent present. The following officers at the scene and witnessed the forced evacuation of the product by officers supposed to be from National Security, Accra. Mr. Seth Anochi, wait a minute, small so munko official. Fatau Abubakari, National Security Tema. First person Seth Anochi, National Investigations Bureau, NIB, Kaneno BNI. And Fatau Abubakar, National Security Tema. 3. Thomas Abaka, Mensa, National Security Tema. Hashim Mohammed, National Security Tema. Mr. Solomon Navas, National Security Tema. And Robert Yao, National Security Accra. When you small say officially from National Security Ministry, or say one more enko the ecoso. One non person left few on Edidraneko. Now this is it. Suspected unauthorized escort officers from National Security. Did you hear that? I repeat. Suspected unauthorized escort officers from National Security. Not just said, sir, Mranti Amebo Bomudin. Women are national security operatives, but according to National Security Ministry, no, yan small why in a small one? Tiomudin Ubehuni Paul small. On the second time running, reference previous evacuation of petroleum products on Saturday, 26 February 2022, from MV Cap Formosa, the following officers purported to have been assigned from National Security Accra forcefully evacuated mentioned products from the vessel. Mr. Frederick Obain led some officers from the Emergency Command Center under the command of Mr. Osei Tutu. Did you hear it? Under the why? Forcefully, or say under the, from the Emergency Command Center, under the command of Mr. Osei Tutu. Did you hear Sir Edinwe last week Wednesday? Said 3 people are part of the National Security top brass. Osei Tutu Oyahwaya. He is the director of Signals and Bureau. Meboa. Omekan say media tro. Enadahi. Nyamina metro report to you. Okay, yakweyenim. However, when Mr. Osei Tutu was contacted on phone by Mr. Seth Anochi on the operation of his team, Mr. Osei Tutu and later Colonel Ajimai. What was Ajimai doing to appeal? Ajimai Namika say, yes, you're on step here aside. Now, the same Mr. Ajimai, some time ago, our national security beat up a military personnel, WO1, Mimonidin, beat the hell out of him. And I am reliably with the report, in the coming days. His Excellency the President, Eka said, National Security Ministry, and you papa n'infriho, when you n'infriho. The same Mr. Ajimai also beat up a national security officer at our premises, to the point of say, Papa, you're Bruno Amachese, and I have the pictures. I will show you to Ghanaians. Look, MPP Beautiful, allow me to tell this truth. Why? Allow me to tell this truth. They beat the hell out of him. And Nyoma Ekoso, at the confines of our port, is so scary and so disturbing. Under the leadership of the President, His Excellency Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, and MPP4, allow the truth to come out. Namuma yen discipline some persons within the national security setup. So, I have a reporter. One more imported cars at the ball memu. Heavy duty cars. Cars I have report. I have many of the report. Ni nara woma duty na wie. Woma tia woma duty ewie. Why is some more kwine more mufaka number? National security operatives no mo kojina e kwine na no. Enkrofo ni yi omo cars na pa omo pia. na national security miscreants way no ma ko cars no they impound the cars no the cars no echo baby o mo say oh safe house 3 months no ma yi cars no ma ko ton adi wo man to ani a no mo atiti cars no mo di bia mama mo girlfriends no ne ade ade and you think we don't know why edi boni ati say ena mo jiama the MPP government edi boni ati say ena mo jiama the president of the republic. The movie are Mobeka say you want a friend say 8 continuation. A burden as our boni amudie. The Importers Association, woman MPP. So I am aware and reliably aware, and I have the report. Importers of vehicles, second-hand vehicles. One more truck car they come national security in for. The report is here. Mekaya chere Ghana for. I didn't think I'm motivate your main sir. I didn't hear. And the crown moon pay a BP. Now shall you? One more lifted oily. Or say the team claimed the products were meant for Abelempe safekeeping on orders. Each tanker took 27,000 liters of oil from the vessel. Now, observation. The following observations were made. 1. No custom officer from TOR was detailed to officially escort the product tanker for duty to be paid. Now, what it is that duty I see it here. It was 6 tankers in billions of Ghana cedis must short change the government of Ghana. Says CK Akon national security in Penifobia Mubotum. Number 2. No clearing agent was assigned or signed on the berth with document on product. Number 3. All attempt to get product to TOR proved futile. 4. The customs at TOR were not officially aware of evacuation of petroleum products from MV Cap Formosa vessel. 5. As a deception plan, the evacuation of products from MV Cap Formosa was done at the time when petroleum products meant for Aquaba and Marimore companies were discharging at berth 12. Now, number 6, also Mr. David Azupio. David Shedinweiso, na mebechira wadie. Mr. David Azupio, a native of Navrongo, of Zoop Oil Limited, involved in the first operation of the 26th February 2022, is behind the deal and should be held accountable for any revenue loss. Sample taken. A sample of the product was taken by staff of the National Security Tema from a tanker as exhibit. Any revenue due the state should be secured by the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, Customs, and TOR. Sa papi, I friend David Zupio. Or no, enda, chere se oye de be a, o hye sa dwumedie yechi. Now why nem wo national security ho, and o mo hye papa yechi, masa papi, wo mo wie wo ho and lift oil and they fast through the back door into the black market. Mr. Zupio, you are aware, I called you over the weekend. Me frère, Mr. Zupio, David Zupio, I called you. Me frère papa, asemo catcher me say, or can and sack a crying to ria, or be frame ye dim come on. Pam, so to read him, say quiet, say nenchambum, say a slim, and now say a mipom. I don't know, but I have you on record. Yes. Muntimi for me and to ride this out. No way. Na idea. Ghana first. Ghana first. As I said, Ghana didn't win it. Now, Mr. David Zupio wrote a report, confidential report, and may I say that the Trojan horse of the seed show intercepted a copy whilst you were in the transmission of this report. And in Mr. Zupio, this is your report. I will not want to mention the destination, but I have a copy, and I'll read it to Ghanaians. Now, Mr. Zupio Krata or Troya or they come up in EB. And they ben send the womb. Well, I'm sorry, we will read it. Also, statement by Zoop Oil National Security Secretariat. Now, here, Mr. Zupio Noa, Okoko lifted oil, first one on the 26th of February. Osan lifted second one on the 12th of April. Adenti, when him ne born pa, when him ne man kwan, so yes sir. Okay. Se ye sisi the oil ne tanker no na mum wo mu susu se yemwa na retrieve tankers ne bebia hyehyɛ. Very disturbing, eh? Very troubling. Now this is what Mr. Zupio wrote. Aseme wom tie ni pa. You see, I want us to set Adebi said we must be the change we wish to see. NPP get that change. E ye kuro as say mumia say kuro no ansa na ya ben elections no. Anya say be NSMP. Now tie report on one Mr. Zupio no ochroe e de com e common penifo bi. On the 16th February 2022, I was called, Mr. Zupio Eka say yo. I was called by Mr. Darlington of the National Security to Blue Gate for a meeting in Mr. Osei Tutu's office. The same Osei Tutu ya me boni din last week. Any Germany overseer tidini biom. But could be say on my boni din me born wrongly. That means his name appeared in a wrong reportage. You better need this time. In Mr. Osei Tutu's office, our discussion was in line with the recent rampant fuel prices on the markets. And he said the national security wanted support from some businessmen to bring Agu into the market. Agu into the market to help bring the price under control. He suggested that we bring Agu diesel from the port to flood the market. To flood the market. And that would compel the BDCs to reduce the price by way of controlling price on the market. He also said the transaction would be a temporary measure and they will let it run for a period of 2 or 3 months to understudy the system and see how things would unfold. According to him, when the price stabilized, they would ask us to stop the operation or advise appropriately. Initially, I was scared and told him that I had a transaction of similar nature occurred and the national security seized the total product, so I was not in favor of the operation. He convinced me that the operation was not his personal decision, but it was a collective approach. It was a collective approach. It was a collective approach. Collective approach. Na one him na shishe ichiri. NSMP. Okay, my mention was I was scared and told him that I had a transaction of similar nature occurred and the national security seized the total product, so I was not in favor of the operation. He convinced me that the operation was not his personal decision, but it was a collective approach by the National Security Secretariat to assist keep high fuel prices. He went further and gave me 100,000 United States dollars, stating that the money was from the National Security Secretariat and asked me to top it up with my personal money to import the diesel. Again, he assured me that the 100,000 United States dollars was to show good faith and give me confidence to partner the operation to keep rampant fuel prices on the market that is making the government and our ruling party uncomfortable. Is the president aware? As a concerned citizen who also mean well for the party and the nation at large, I decided to support the operation. As a result, I received the 100,000 United States dollars and solicited funds and bought 300 metric tons of diesel. On the 26th February 2022, the first cargo of product arrived. The national security was informed and they gave clearance for the vessel to lay anchor at berth 8, and personnel from the national security came to the port and supervised discharge of the said product successfully. So it means the national security on a When the first operation was over and after profits were shared, profits was what? Was shared. Shared to who? National Security collected 100,000 United States dollars, stated that the money was only to build confidence in the national security operations. They went further and asked me that we should now bring the fuel using our own funds for them to give us protection to discharge it, just as the first operation. I solicited for funds from other investors and well-meaning people and went ahead to bring the second cargo of products on the 5th of April 2022. However, during the process of bringing the second cargo, one of the national security personnel by name Robert, who is also a family brother, called me on a number of times, but I could not answer his calls for fear of uncertainty. This was because somewhere last year he discussed a similar business with me, but that did not materialize. However, I knew for sure that he had a wink of the successful operation we carried out first and might be interested. So I called Darlington and told him about Robert calling me and that I knew he wanted us to do some operation. Darlington told me to hold on for him to consult his boss. Later, he told me to accept Robert's request because it is a national security operation and therefore they were all supposed to support it. So when I called Robert back, I opened up to him and told him that I could not answer because I did not know what to tell him, since Darlington and National Security initiated this transaction. Darlington said we should go ahead and do the business together since it is a national security objective and he wanted him to front the operation. But Roberts declined and said he did not know much about the negotiation that went on before the product was brought. As a result, he could not front the operation. So I called Darlington and told him of what Robert said, but Darlington was not happy about his response. He said whether he knows about it or not, he thought this could be done together, but yet still, Roberts insisted and said he can assist a successful operation but cannot front it. I told Darlington if this would bring problems, then he should call and advise me to return the product because I do not want issues around it. But he asked me not to do that. The issue would be resolved. 2 days later, Darlington called me and said the issue was resolved. Therefore, Roberts will call me to bring the vessel to the port and commence operations. About 30 minutes later, Roberts called and said the issue had been resolved, but since he does not know much about the operation, he had asked Darlington to coordinate it. The vessel was cleared to the port for discharge on the 9th of April 2022 at berth 12, and Darlington provided the usual security personnel from the National Security Secretariat to manage the operations. When the operation was ongoing, to my uttermost surprise, BNI personnel stormed the vessel and demanded that the operation be halted and that there was an order from above. I was scandalized because I knew this operation to be a national security one and I was supporting the nation in order to achieve the objective. Little did I know that things would get this way. So I kept asking myself that if citizens like me who are willing to support the government cannot be trusted, cannot trust the national security, then who else? On the 11th of April 2022, I was invited for a meeting. On the 11th of April 2022, I was invited for a meeting by the deputy coordinator, national security, through Robert to his office. Now, Mokai said the same Wednesday, the deputy national security coordinator, Mibonidi, Eye Ora Kweku Asmeni, and Kweku Asmeni says I have mentioned his name wrongly. Is Asmeni? would you come and clear some of these things for us? Said David Zupio about our office through Robert Emamuye meeting. Did I say last week Wednesday that there is a reporter, the three of you, the National Security Coordinator in charge of operations, Mr. Ajimai, the National Security Director in charge of signals and bureau, the Deputy National Security Coordinator, Kweku Asumeni, munim sa same way who be report to be a capture mudin. Did I say it wrong? Here you are. Eno, ena David Zupio, ekacho so, your bow office, ebe ye meeting. Did you know about this or you did not? So on the 11th of April, 2022, David Zupio says that he was invited for a meeting by the Deputy National Security Coordinator through Robert to his office. In the meeting was Mr. Osei Tutu, Colonel Ajimai, Robert, and myself, meaning said the three of you were in that meeting. Did Kwekwanan told a lie on Wednesday? Did I? No. Come on. Mama me some credits, kakrawai. Three of you were in the meeting. Detailed accounts of the whole operation was explained as stated above in the meeting. But since then, I have not had any feedback. Now, Tiha, I'll say anytime I call Robert and Darlington, they assure me to hold on as the issue is being resolved. Please, I am therefore appealing to you as a matter of urgency to step in and help resolve the issues with this transaction on our behalf. All the well-meaning investors are devastated and broken down as a result of the issue. Please, I know you from afar, and I know that you are very discerning. Kindly do your own research behind my statement on this transaction and help me resolve it. I was only trying to help a situation of national interest. Little did I know it would turn out this way. Please, we want you to intervene in this matter and help us retrieve our product. Thank you. Why natural krate? David Zupio and natural krate way. If you want to James there are more reports. You see, I could believe that we need to clean the confines of our National Security Secretariat, the National Security Architecture. Monamoye, the last line of defense, Omega. Any aggression, Biaranon, it will be, say, the National Security Minister, the National Security Coordinator, both deputy and wine, operations, signals, what have you. Monamobe, sorry, Nama coordinating with the president, who is the commander-in-chief of the security services and the armed forces. And a modern national security on a port, I am Mukonku Sibia. You can't say me. There are reports too. Some are very, very disturbing. The national security files, and I'm if you like, call it the national security at crossroads. We're at part 4. There are still a lot in the pipeline. Now, Shannon so say every way made me I recommend the amount say ubeti me akope drew be annum. Ne drew etimi abo Spanish and take her back for any can say my recommended Spanish jingo capsules or Spanish garlic mixture ne the amount. All to help you against anti-aging. Reboa my memory no I sharp what we move better whole year. A fee blood no ebetimi edi fruitsane akọ up and down. What's it? Swallowing feet when I say atata ni na ebe free. Frequent urinating, diabetes, obesity, bad cholesterol, hypertension, treatment of sciatica, bad breath, halitosis, menstrual disorders. Eno honam we kekawo we dware wi no ni na no ho ebeko. Ko pharmacy bia na say chemical shop bia ben. Ne dodo na wo pɛ dia. Mamin direct na call a Hallow Herba or Accra Kanshim, Tinated Herba Photon and an Angel Herba, King's Walk Pharmacy, Rapash Herba, Widama Herba, Ekus Pharmacy, House of Drugs, Jicard Pharmacy, Dependable, Wominano, Etun Toby, Ubefre and Tech Phonom, Ewo, 0266 114111. Well, great Kovi Monfa, John Prempeh, Emra, Humana Sumami, quickly, Nafi, Yemeshe, Sa report way. Fine Yedri, Afimi the movie, Onyankopon Yadma, sa report here maka ho aseme ahyase. Yes, who said Ura John Prempeh, the late John Prempeh, former Ghana's Controller and Accountant General. Asemi court then handle case we Ura Justice friend is saying Kofi Abada. Well, Bisa national security issues. Yes, this is the part 4 in Seminole Dawson. Now, more here. I feel John Prempeh in Seminole, I feel maybe you so at the actual. Asemi court, you know, or say the Superior Court of Adjudication and the High Court of Justice, Probates and Administration Division 2, held in Accra on Wednesday, 12th day of April 2017, before His Lordship Anthony Kofi Abada, Justice of the High Court, and on yenene edi omo edi sa assembly. Now, mamen ko ahmana sunamene ora John late John Prempeh Bonsu neba aye friend John yenene enkodi enkomo na menene go through sa ruling. This is the ruling ebae. Good evening, John.
Yeah, good evening, Kweku.
Great. Yankopon Adam. Me believe so also ho ye pa.
Oh, Nyami Adam. Thank you.
Wonderful. Now, for want of time, into the yentimi kind ruling in now. Now I'm gonna take some points in the ruling. Now making catch no one explanation as to how mo court because now court it was Peter Bonsu, Martin Kwajo Bonsu, suing per their lawful attorney Elizabeth Osei Akwesi plaintiff. And versus Francis Ekwama Boateng and Richard Ofori. Now on the screen, Ora Rich saying Ora Francis Ekwama Boateng and Ora Richard Ofori. Woman on was screens, they were the defendants in this case. Now, let me read page 3 of the ruling, paragraph. I think paragraph. Yes, the paragraph. No, after the F. I know you have a copy there. Now it says that the defendants.
Sure, I do.
It says that the defendants opposed to the motion or amendment. Their opposition is grounded on the fact that, having regard to the plaints of the plaintiffs, that the will was allegedly forged. The matters already pleaded provide enough basis for evidence to be led by the plaintiffs to prove that plaint. Now, Oba, I'll say, the proposed paragraphs 5, 6, 7, 13, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, and 30, which were already in the plaintiff's contemplation at the time of the commencement of the suit, we contend do not add anything new towards the determination of the suit, but only amount to duplicity and prolixity. Prolixity and needless accumulation of the materials. May call the next paragraph now. Say the proposed paragraphs 8 to 16, 18, 24, 27, 28, 29, and 30, which are intrinsically steeped in suspicious, are also scandalous, embarrassing, and totally unnecessary, and ought to be refused. John, what do you make of this ruling by Justice Kofi Abada?
Okay, so I'll start off with the paragraph 5 to 26.
Okay.
And then I think they also included paragraph 31. Now, what Justice Abada was alluding to here was the fact that initially, the writ that was filed, or the suit that was filed, was more or less pertained to the forensic report, right? So when our lawyers then filed the writ to amend, which simply means that the time I say Kwame, Kevin Papano didn't TPA by or Prempeh didn't TPA by, they filed what they called a writ to amend. So when they filed the writ to amend, naturally, they would have included the initial details, which was within the first writ, right? And then they added, all the new information that had come to light. So this reference he made regarding paragraph 5 to 31 was baseless because the lawyers had to include details of the initial case, right? And then add the new information that come to light to it. Now, I'll go on to paragraph 8 to 30. And this idea that Osei Kwame, paragraph 8 to 30 is referring to Osei Kwame and Obrimpong. Now, Osei Kwame, for your viewers who are maybe watching this expose for the first time, no, Osei Kwame is the father of Kevin Osei Poku, right? The main beneficiary of the will. The boy who was described as my late father's son, and he's not, right? The boy that was described as Kevin Ajimai Prempeh, and he's not. His name is Kevin Osei Poku. So this paragraph 8 to 30 is referring to Osei Kwame's statement, right? So how can this be described as suspicious? The word suspicious, Kweku, is not backed by any fact, right? It's simply that, suspicion, right? But once you back it with facts, or with evidence, it becomes exactly that, which is fact. And this idea of Osei Kwame's testimony being steeped in suspicion and being scandalous and embarrassing. Embarrassing to who? That's my question. Embarrassing to who? To the fraudsters? To who? It's the truth. A man came forward. Osei Kwame from anywhere. Came all the way from the US, thousands of miles away, right, to give a testimony under oath, right, to say that child noted within that will is not the son of the late John Prempeh. He's not called, that child is not called Kevin Prempeh. He's called Kevin Osei Poku, after my own uncle. This is Osei Kwame's testimony under oath. So how can this be described as suspicious and scandalous and embarrassing?
I see.
Well, this is my stance on these statements by Justice Abada.
I see. Great.
Now, further down.
Mamenko, page 9. Are you comfortable?
Yes, I'm very comfortable.
All right. So let's proceed to page 9 of the ruling. And here also it says that signing in the next breath say that the signature is a forgery. Those two positions are contradictory. Then it comes down here to say that, in fact, in a case such as this, the two positions cannot be put up in the alternative. This would amount to an abuse of the process. Then it goes on. The new solicitors for the applicant scrutinize the pleadings of the applicant to wit the writs of sermons and statements, and after conferencing with the application deemed it necessary that the applicant amend their writs of sermons and statement of claim to enable all issues in controversy to be dealt with effectively by this honorable court. Then the last paragraph, it has also become necessary to amend the statement of claim in order that witnesses of the applicant can testify on their behalf, since no pleadings have averred on the back of which these witnesses can testify on behalf of the applicants. What's your point?
Okay, so Kweku, I'll start off with the first sentence, which alludes to our claim being contradictory. One part of it being that the will is forced, another part being that he was not in soundness of mind. Now, this statement by Justice Abada is not entirely correct. The first one is correct in the sense that we did claim, and we still stand on the fact that the will was forced, right? And we do so on the back or on the basis there was a forensic analysis done on the signature of Sir Will, and the result by Ghana Police CID is that our late father did not sign that will. This is not hearsay or she say. This was a official document from our own police force, right? So that's the first and foremost. Regarding the soundness of mind, that did not come from us. That was more or less a response, because their defense was our late father signed the will in the presence of the 2 executives and 3 lawyers, and was captured on video. And the further narration said he was in the soundness of mind. They made a statement along those lines. So our lawyers were simply saying, say, if number 1, we claim that the will was forced. Now, number 2, if they've emphasized, say, he was in soundness of mind, we need to investigate that more, because they brought our attention to that statement, right? So it wasn't, we did not raise the issue to do with his mind. He was ill. He was a man that was bedridden. I know the Ejitum said he was ill. But that wasn't part of our suit. Said he was not of a sound mind. That wasn't our claim.
I see. Okay. Now, Maminfa Umra, the summary of Anthony Kofi Abada, Justice of the High Court, and then ask you what do you make of the summary of the judge, the late Anthony Kofi Abada. Now I read, shall we? I held allowing the appeal 1, where a statutory condition must be complied with before a court could have jurisdiction to make an order. Failure to comply with such a condition would leave the court with no discretion to make any order or orders in that matter. Order 4, 5, clause 1 and 2, and Order 6, 2, clause 3, and 6, clause 1 of the Probate and Administration Rules 1991, LI 1515, which is pari material with similar provisions in Order 666 of CI 47, to make it clear that before a person could cause the issue of a writ to revoke a grant of probate, he should first have served a notice on the person to whom the probate had been granted, requiring him to bring and leave at the registry of the court the probate that had been granted to him. Since the plaintiffs have failed to comply with these provisions, he cannot maintain an action against the defendant, and therefore the need to amend the present writ is at yours order accordingly. Signed, Anthony Kofi Abada, Justice of the High Court. John, this is the summary of Justice Anthony Abada, Justice of the High Court.
Okay, good.
Do you agree to this summary?
Oh, I disagree with it in its entirety.
Great. Explain.
And I'll start off by saying this. The will was read in January 2016. A month later, on the 18th of February 2016, the executives acquired probate. Okay. We then proceeded to apply to the Ghana CID department to do the forensic analysis on the signature on the will, right, of the testator, i.e. our late father's signature on that will. Okay, that came back approximately on the 14th or 15th of March 2016. That's when we launched the caveat. A caveat simply means that, right, saying that this will or the contents of this will we disagree with, and then you state your basis. So initially our case was this will was forced on the basis that our late father did not sign, and then we attached the Ghana Forensic CID report to it. Good. So if you keep in mind those dates now, now the proceedings begin. Okay. I came home in 2017. So bear in mind, so the case started 14th March 2016. In January 2017, okay, I came home and then I visited the lawyers that were representing us, Kwanzi and Associates at Abraka. Now, based on what they make us say, or their approach towards the case, I was not happy with. So I told my aunt, who was more or less overlooking things for us, here, So listen, we need to change lawyers, right? This is what I said to her. Then we changed from Kencity and Associates to Columbia Law, right? So they then, took over in January 2017, right? So they then became our new lawyers. Okay, so what I'm alluding to is this. From the time that the case began, okay, this is March 2016, to when Justice Abada gave his ruling in April 2017, which I guess 1 year later, he was not aware, sir, that notice that he's making reference to here in his ruling, that notice simply means that if you are in possession of a probator and me being a plaintiff, I want to revoke that probator. I need to file a notice to you, Kweku, for you, first and foremost, to return that probate, right, to the court, to deposit it at the court.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that document, that initial notice, right, that letter, which was addressed to the executives for them to return the probate to the court, I witnessed this with my own eyes in 2017 at Kencity and Associates, myself, with my own eyes. Now, I'll further go on to say, sir, you tell me, sir, the judge who presided over this case for, let's say, 1 year, not at any point did not notice, sir, that particular notice, that document, which was meant to have been filed, at first and foremost, was not evident or was not present in his documents the whole year. A High Court judge. Bear in mind, even the lawyers that represented us, Kencity and Associates, are a very reputable firm. Columbia Law, who took over, bear in mind, when Columbia Law took over, they would have perused every single document to make sure that the probate law, the processes, was adhered to by the previous lawyers before proceeding and start representing us. So that document, as I said, I witnessed it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
You see, when he gave the ruling on the day that he gave the ruling, okay, said, when I first did the interview with you at the first interview,
Yeah.
I told you, sir, on the day of the ruling, or the day he was pronouncing his ruling, this is Justice Abada, he was mumbling. So nobody can really pick up on what exactly he said. So I recall, sir, our lawyers at the time, one of the lawyers from Columbia Law, said, look, we did not really grasp what the judge said. However, we believe that he erred, right? So let's wait till the ruling is, available on the court system. And then we'll go to the Court of Appeal and have it set aside. Very simple. So the judge himself knew, sir, if he had clearly pronounced this ruling or this summary, saying that we failed to file the initial notice for the executives to return the probate to the court. He knew that the lawyers would have stood up and say, hey, no, that's not the case. We have it here. Right? That's why he felt the need to say, Adiano Ebeira. Because this is very simple to set aside. Just look at what he's standing on. It's very, very simple to set aside.
I see. Now, Yenimse Casey family no Muguswa so follow ye and Yoma somewhere. Well, then I'll be Chato and then we wrap up with you here.
Okay, cool. I mean, I think throughout before from when this expose started, I just have this inner feeling that justice has already been served via your platform. As weird as that may sound, we have never had this opportunity to voice out what occurred, before the court process, during the court process, and thereafter. So I believe that your platform, what do you make us say, even before, we've reinstated the court process again, Krana, I'm persuaded, justice has already been served. Via your platform, via you, Kweku, through your tenacity, your boss, and your team, let me end on this note, I thank you guys. And no, that's all I have to say left.
And I guess that tonight you've heard the breaking news that the man you also love and cherished, Honorable Kennedy Japan, is in the race.
Mamika, it's sweet music to my ears.
Okay.
And I was receiving a ton of messages when you made the announcements, and he has my vote. He has the vote of, I can say, 30 people just this evening that I have liaised with by WhatsApp. And you imagine such a man, your boss, in power and controlling the affairs of this country. Do you think even case I did can occur unpunished? No way.
Yeah.
And these are the type of men that we need in Okroma. And believe me, this country will change in a matter of, in a space of 5-10 years.
Yeah.
This country will really, we'll see a total uplift in Okroma.
Good. John, you better.
So he has my vote, Kweku. He has my vote.
Great one, great one. Hopefully Wednesday we'll come and wrap up on this expose, and then we'll see how I need ABC. John, you never see you, Papa, for your time. Great. John Prempeh, the late John Prempeh Bonsu, also known as Kojo Bonsu. Now this is the ruling. Ruling where Justice Justice Anthony Kofi Abada or the Ebeto no enini ena ya kenkan enya de na ebetumi akan ni na mo but then see kenkan portion bia ono betumi explain to the best of your understanding. I know and I believe there asem way ye sha se na bebre na munim bibia de ko but me ka kire mo say asem ye eto former Ghana's controller and accountant general hwe ono waye peni o obesom oman no o enumpo ni o ebi ana me no mienu ye nyampo mo bi anka ya asem nso no obi and businessmen politicians any nipa bi a wo mu edi ye kakra wo mu dwene wo mu ho nyi wo mu sika mmaba wo bi ni na mo makwan mu saa ahenu ahehye ehim wo mu pa se ye kɔ ne ye ba yi wo mu ho ye ho nyoma yi asem kusi wo yi kyene no eno an wo be siw so a ya me ampata wo be sign will we japade na na wo de ama no de kɔ e we busua 40 ho asem a to papa nie wonye ni paketo o peni pa asomoman in truth and integrity so there too ni ebusua esemedi musia na yeba Wednesday for yet another special edition on the confirmation and answer the breaking news story tonight. As far as Honorable Kennedy Japan is concerned, we'll bring you a second part 2 of that breaking news story on Wednesday near the normal Ato Tunakum. Idumana ne Asha said into the America and say on every day biara baby I will share me which parts of the world kona tokromu mbipomu bomu kwayemu srem nuem baby I will share biano. I Wednesday make a date with us, but until say me and I happy birthday in advance Emma a good year equia frimpon u kumase I a good year equia frimpon I aka osi upete ene edaso yemfa entosman ena akosia asida u UK uhwe program we and then nipa amahwe show there modos ye na muina so news no anso na ye de ato no nti de meka cho anse ye den spread the news no and yes spread the news messages in I'm not quite sure so me about so producers in Obia brand this year Shannon say program way was produced by great guys George Sako the great Safo and then Kwesi Nelson Robert Bafofen up there doing a great job and then Peter Opon Kwansa Kobe Scratch editors from Woman on it the big boy himself Fifi and then the big boy Guy G and the big boy George Ni Okainte, and then director himself, a cornerback with Kubwate or Israel Tel Aviv, also made a call into the show. And almost share the program. So same time Wednesday we come your way with yet another interesting edition of the Seed Show, plus the breaking news story and the developing story at the front line, if you like, at the National Security Bench. Call it the National Security Files. I am Kweku Anan, your investigative journalist, and I may come your way same time Wednesday. Have a good evening.